Hello, this is the Geeky Gamer Podcast. It is Tuesday. Featuring Bill, Ken, Sketch, and John. We have a coffee and a Patreon, a Geeky Gamer Podcast at Patreon. You could do a search for that, give us some money, or we also have a coffee. But if you don't have the money, don't do it. Because, why would you waste your money on some bullshit on the internet? Just don't do it.
I'm drinking coffee right now.
Yeah.
Don't do it. We'll use that. Sorry.
All lowercase letters and Mr. Interrupt play music that you hear. Couchfire Media does media production. Twire Play Productions cut us off about 3 years.
Long time ago.
And it's the Geeky Gamer Podcast. Welcome.
That's true.
Everyone.
We have
That's you? All right.
Yeah.
Candles on the table with dice.
Done, baby. Sketch White. What's up? I gave him those Billy Idol gloves. That's a lie. I didn't. Right. So we're gonna jump in, but before we do, everybody go around the deal and say who you are, or who you want everyone to know you are, and then your character. Describe your character as is, and character right now. So we'll start with Sketch.
Right on. I'm Sketch. I am playing Mark Zero. Mark Zero, brief history, was in the military as a Marine, left that life to go straight. That didn't work out very well, doesn't pay the bills too well. Here and there, some other people that he knew might have said, hey, this will be a great idea, and sounded good. So now he's a prisoner, or was former prisoner, I guess.
Went up in the world. It's a good move.
Yeah, that's right. Sometime in the middle of that was training to be a pilot and a teamster, so he has more skills than he might need. Currently is on the bridge in the middle of all of this chaos, with his shotgun and a bolt in his left shoulder, bleeding
In a bad way.
He's wounded, bleeding, panicking.
Though not in not in game panicking.
Right. Yes, not game mechanically panicking, but has been refusing to go back to prison and is taking control in his wounded state.
Yep.
This is usually not a good thing.
No. Ken.
I am playing Gary Spicer, a middle management engineer who is right out of Office Space. He was abducted by his friends and really probably saved by his friends. He was working on a prison ship, and he saved his friends from probably extermination, because the criminal life is maybe a better way to make some money. It's a new life, new opportunity. The corporations don't pay very well for qualified talent, and he sees that day in and day out in this struggling
Dystopia.
employee of dystopian corporations. Currently, he's got a gash on his neck where he was shot and used a gun to cauterize the wound.
A gun which had been fired many times to cauterize the wound.
And I think his teammates want to kill him. He thinks that they might. But
Not really teammate.
He might have brought it upon himself. There's been some miscommunication, but who knows?
Yeah, man.
What do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do?
He's at the end of the. If we bring up the map. Oh, you guys are in. I want to say. So one is the actual airlock, and there's 3. So there's number 2, then there's 1, which is the airlock. That little cube next to it is where you guys are leading into the next part.
Did we get
Let
Arthur?
me see. I'm just placing you because you and he are in the same area. With Sketch, we know he's on the bridge on 10.
Yeah, I think I'm on 1 or not 1. I'm on.
Yeah. See,
7.
there's 2 levels to 1. There's the top one, and then there's the bottom one, and then the actual map is pointing to the little gray thing, which is the actual airlock. So were you in that
I'm
first
probably
little...
just above. I just walked across and gave
Yeah.
Johnny an earful of like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll slide over to John.
Yeah. So hi, I'm John. I am Great Cycle Publishing. Play tested one of my games on this channel already, the Linen Tapestry. In character, I am Arthur Scollett. Thank you very much. Excellent. Yeah, veteran, 2 tours, reached the level of Gunnery Sergeant, hence the nickname Gunny. Worked with Mark Zero and Jackson Berry on at least 1 tour. We went our separate ways, went into special ops. Last special operation went awry. Major incident, faces all burned, bodies burned. Kind of on the run. Hooked up with Jackson and Mark again. And the newcomer, Glenn, who were all heading out Dodge. Joined them, and somehow, through one twisty-turny series of events, is next to an airlock where I've had to shoot the lock to stop strangers with guns to coming in. To my knowledge, we are about to set off into hyperspace, get away from Dodge again. But then he's just noticed that Glenn has walked past them, despite that he was quite sure 20 minutes ago that Glenn had left stasis, because the plan was we're all going to get into stasis, hyperdrive, get out of here, and that's it. He's a bit confused, and then more alarmed when Glenn gives him a piece of his mind. Stress kicks in. He's now asking Ian, the AI, if Ian can tell me exactly what Glenn has just done, because all I know is that if we want to get something done, technically or computer-wise, Glenn is the man to go to. So at the moment, he's watching Glenn hurry off, keeping an eye on the intruders with guns who could break through the airlock at any moment, and trying to figure out on pulse rifle in hand. There you go.
None.
Are we gonna recap, or are we gonna start? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna recap. Yeah, so the situation is pretty dire. You guys are above the campus. Pretty sure it's campus station. Yep, because you left Animand. You're above the campus, in the campus system, above campus B, which is the planet. It's a purple planet, we know. pretty large city down there. There is traffic going out of the city, off planet, but it is not going to Campus Station, which is 20, 30 minutes from you guys. Well, I think we established that it's 30 minutes from you. You can see it. Takes you 30 minutes to get there by dropship. Campus Station is on lockdown, you know. You're pretty sure that, I want to say Glenn Space figured out that has deduced that the Campus Station has regained at least control of the station itself. They're in a geosynchronous orbit with the planet. You guys are in the same orbit. So from your perspective, nothing's moving. Like, not the planet, not the station. You're all just sort of you're on the tire looking at the spokes type thing. A dropship has just come from Campus Station and has attached to your ship, the Nova Espro. Now, why is this dire? Well, there's some sort of outbreak you guys have been handling. They're like vampire, zombie, spawn, horror things you've been putting down. You have encountered several different kinds of them, sort of evolved kinds, and from what you know or can suspect, you've rid your ship of all of them, but maybe one. And the one, if this thing is still on the ship, is one of the evolved ones. So it can likely think. It's very dangerous, almost otherworldly. You have found a couple ways to hurt these things. One is lots and lots and lots of bullets. That seems to work well. The other is this orangish serum that you can inject into them if you can only find more. Don't think you have more, but you might have more. You check your character sheet to see if you do. Of goo stuff that kills the bad guys. You were in the reactor, clearing the ship, and had realized that one of these things, which apparently can survive the vacuum of space, shot itself out the ass end of your ship and was heading directly towards Campus Station. By the time you get a beat on it, it's almost at Campus Station. Sketch, so Mark Zero makes a Hail Mary shot with your laser cannons at the station, pops the big bad evil guy real easy, but also grazes the station. The station wonders why you shot at it and has sent this dropship. Now, in the whole, the dropship is coming and the station, for some reason, just not communicating whatsoever. Not at all assuaging any fears, letting the tension build for like 30 straight minutes. In that time, you guys basically do the scramble. Everyone has their own ideas. It seems like Mark Zero and Arthur or Gunny are kind of on the same page, and yet again, Glenn Space is having to fend for himself, wondering what the hell these Marines are doing. Glenn sends some images to try and prove that you all are who you say you are. You're actually helping them, and in fact, you're the reason that they were probably alerted in the first place. They tell you to power down and let them board. As Mark Zero is still in the cockpit, kind of unawares of what's going on. You guys have your FTL charged up, ready to go, but you don't know where to go. You got some ideas, maybe go to a nearby where one of the other corporations, a rival corp of Alea Lumo called Ramada, is there. That Mark... It's not Ramada. Mark Zero has some... Glenn Space has some connections with them, but there's an argument. You guys decide to carry on with your original plan of making this pretty dastardly jump outside, like several jumps outside of this system to a rendezvous ship called the Hauler Capital. Of course, the issue being that if Campus Station looks into their flight logs, they'll know where you went. So you might be on the run, and this is an issue. Unbeknownst to anyone else, Glenn Space cancels that and turns off the FTL. Although it's not totally powered down, right?
No, I just kind of stopped the launch from happening. It was on a launch.
The launch. Right.
But,
It's like a countdown.
But it'll take a
that's
little,
right. Because that's right. There's like a time limit, and you guys had to get into cryo, and Mark Zero's like in the captain's cryo, ready to go. He sees the FTL turn off. He's like, "Oh, what's up?" Pops out, and now we have the situation where Glenn Space has moved ahead of Gunny in the ship, so he's more north of Gunny. Gunny is at the airlock door, but there's this question of, wait, where'd you go? What are you up to? Tensions are extremely high. You know, Gunny, that in the dropship, this guy, Mr. Fitz, he looks like a mafioso. He's in a suit in space, which is just intimidating. He's got, I want to say, 6 guys with him. I'm usually about 4 or 6. I can't quite remember which one it is.
You mean
We'll make a roll.
As in like a business suit or a space
he's
suit?
in a business suit. He's in a business suit. He's in like he looks like Kingpin pretty much. Just like a black charcoal suit. Mind you, you guys are all in 0 G.
Yeah.
You're all in 0 G. They have magnetic boots on, so they're actually standing. And they're telling Gunny to open the door. The 4 or 6 guys, we'll find out really quick, have their assault rifles pointed at the door, and Fitz about to talk. So that's kind of the situation we're in. Gunny and Arthur are the same person. Arthur and Glenn are going back and forth. Okay. Am I missing anything?
The bridge crew, which was Ivy,
And Charisse. And that's it.
They are in bridge cryo already.
So no, actually they had popped out. So we'll make a roll for that too, to see if they already got in cryo. They would have been down in number 8, I believe.
Below the hangar, yeah.
Yeah, below the hangar. So they'd have gotten down in number 8. So we'll see if they're in cryo or not. And for that matter, we'll see if the rest of the crew are. So we got some rolls to do to decide sort of the fiction and what those NPCs have done. And then we're going to get into what the actual players do. Have I missed anything else?
Don't think so.
All right.
Jackson is in cryo. He's in med cryo.
Yeah, he's out. Getting his shit fixed. I think he's actually in stasis.
He's in stasis.
But Ian would have transferred him into cryo when you guys were going to FTL, because otherwise he would, not have a good time. Although I think I actually established that you can survive in stasis. It's just it can mess with your brain. Anyway, okay. So let's deal with some pictures first to see exactly what the narrative was that was sent. So, Glenn, give me a roll. I'm thinking intellect. Seems like a pretty good one to siphon through. Maybe use Ian, your local AI, to filter out images.
Okay. How do I do that? How do I use
So,
Ian?
well, if you have a skill that's like artificial intelligence or
Well, I have hacking.
yeah, hacking's fine. You've hacked Ian.
Right. I rolled 0. No, I rolled 2 1s. So what is that? 11.
So it's 11.
Yeah.
So that means it's a
11.
success. So critical success. So you send the images you want. What are the images you sent?
I sent just an image of when they first breached. Monsters first breached our ship. And
Okay.
and and them just laying waste, because there's that whole airlock room before the ship was compromised, and then it was overrun. I'm sure there was a timestamp for that, and
Yeah. So you're actually able to send them pictures as well as video.
yeah,
That even if you guys are in it, then your faces aren't in it and that kind of stuff.
right. I don't think we were there for that.
Yeah, when the ship was taken over, well, the only person that was on the ship was you,
Yeah,
right? Because the rest of them were Mark Zero was rescuing them from the station. And I want to say you were on the ship actually trying to hack Chatbot, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
So it's pretty easy to just not send the one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you are aware, other people don't necessarily know, but Glenn Spaces, since it's a critical, you are 100% confident that you did not send your guys' images.
Sure. But I did not.
Since
tell
it's a
them.
crit,
Yeah.
since it's a crit,
Yeah.
is there anything else that you want of that narrative of sending that off, etc.?
Yeah, I think that it would be good for them to, I don't know, see some. Yeah, that's a good question. Just to be confirmed that we were breached. I mean, I feel like that's where my brain is for that. I don't know what else I could possibly send, but just kind of in the message, it was like, we did this for your protection. So
Right.
that's why we fired upon you guys, because these things are not just like a little smiley face at the end.
Do you want help from anyone else? Since it's a crit, you can ask players if they have any ideas too.
Yeah. Cameron, or not Sketch. Sorry.
Basically, since it's in your favor, the way Mothership works, it's not about success or failure. It's the fiction has been more in your favor.
Sketch, what do you think?
And maybe it can't be. Maybe it's just been a foregone conclusion, but just ideas.
What do you think Mark Zero would add to that?
You've showed them that we're fighting the things and doing it successfully. You're giving them all the relevant information of why we ended up firing on the station and that we are not targeting the station.
Yeah. Maybe adding coordinates of where we were shooting, as it's probably not a strategic area on the ship.
Yeah, sure. Send the targeting data that we used.
And how we
that'll show that we actually
ship.
did have a different target that wasn't the space station.
Yeah.
Okay. Arthur?
No, everything's just corroborates what we were what we did actually say to the station on the comms. So,
could you remember again? You get a lot of leeway because you crit. So, I'm not going to help y'all. I got plenty of ideas, but anything else? Remember, you used hacking, so
yeah. So
I don't know.
it might.
Can we get like a connection with the station? And like, since you hacked it, can you like pull more information from them?
Well,
Hey, what's your status? Pull that. I don't know.
I think if I used hacking, we would have a firewall so that their rogue AI would not infect our ship.
Yeah, because if Glenn, as Glenn probably remembers, that was the issue with the station, is when he attempted to hack the chatbot, he went bad and then tried to blow out all the airlocks of the station. They obviously locked down a bunch of it, and chatbot screwed up your ship too until Glenn got control of it and turned it into Ian. But there is that question of where is the evil chatbot too? So you have a firewall up. Cool. And we'll give you a little bit of information, Glenn, that you were able to receive in that exchange. You can tell that the rogue AI is still on that ship or on that station. However, it has likely been contained. So the damage that it's done, it has done the damage. And the barrel, the actual main part of it, of the station, the command part, is secure. So whoever runs the station, which is Aaliyah Lumo and the Mafia, have control. But it's a tenuous thing. They don't want to screw things up, right? All right, so there's good information. That's solved. Next roll, we'll have, since you brought it up, Mark Zero. Let's roll to see if your compatriots are in cryo or not. Which you can pull them out of cryo, but it's got to be, we'll have a time thing, so it can't be instantaneous.
Okay. I appreciate that.
I think
what should I roll on that?
I think this is a speed roll. Basically, for you to notify them to not go into cryo. I can have them roll, but I think it's better if the player does.
Sure. Those are 12s.
We'll give you advantage on this, since there's a couple of them. Or a few of them, actually.
Okay. I'm going to mute because it's going to be super loud.
Cool. Do it.
The first one is 96.
Ruh-roh. That's a failure.
The second one is a 17.
That is not a failure. All right. As it's one of those situations where they're all like in the cryo and it's like filling up. If you've seen Interstellar, it's pretty much the same kind of thing. As Ivy is the last one, and she hears you through the bulkhead say what? As this is the moment where you have seen the FTLs off, and you're like, what the fuck? Or whatever.
Okay, she hears basically, what the fuck? Why aren't we jumping?
As you hear the comms, what do you mean, what the fuck? As she's undoing, she probably keeps Charisse in there, I don't know. Anyway, so your NPCs are in their cryo beds, but they're not actually under. They're actually putting their clothes back on and shit. Like, they're kind of incognito for the next little bit, but they're not incapacitated. Ivy is down where I said an 8. She is actually active right now. All right.
Okay.
All those rolls out of the way. Am I forgetting any of the rolls that I said we needed to do?
We needed to figure out how many people Mr. Fitz has with him.
Yes. So for that, we're going to do Gunny. We'll say roll a d6, and we'll say Glenn, roll a d6, and whichever one of you is higher is the one it's going to be.
5.
I also rolled a 5.
Looks like there's 5 of them plus Mr. 6, and that's where Mr. 6. His name's Mr. 6. Yeah, there's only it's actually one less than there were going to be. So yeah.
I am writing that down. My next character's name is going to be Mr. 6.
Mr. 6. Not Mr. 7. All right.
Yeah, I've got a problem with Mr. 7. It's a whole thing.
Oh my god, I love that image from Mr. Fitz. That's excellent. And of course, there's 5 of them for some silly reason. All right. Yep. Now the live long moment. Actions on you all. What do you do?
Did I hear them talking about why didn't we jump? Why the countdown stopped?
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah, that would have been over comms. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll message. We're being boarded currently by a group of 6 Marines, I think, maybe 5, and another guy. I don't think getting into cryo right now and jumping away is a good idea. I also think
Ivy's yelling. No. Go on.
I might have shut it down because we still have a hostile on board, and the second we start going into FTL, they got a railgun over there. They'd probably blow us up if we didn't resolve the situation. So sorry, not sorry. And I'm like, Gunny, who are these guys? And then I'll put a feed to I'll put a feed to Ian. Who are these guys?
Ian starts chirping and scanning their dropship. You see the general information of the dropship from the campus station. It's an older dropship, this and this and this. It actually has outfitted a couple missiles on it. In that general stuff. And he starts scanning the inside for credentials. That'll take a second to actually get done. Arthur, what are you doing?
Right, hold on. So, I was asking Ian what exactly has happened. Then over comms, Mark Z was pretty much confirmed what's just happened. I'm going to look back to Fitz, who, as he's called himself, and his armed goons. On the comms, do any of you guys know who Mr. Fitz is? Because these guys aren't the guards that we were expecting from the space station. These are some other people.
Wait, come again? What did you say? Who is it?
Right, back to the door, through the window. So, who did you say you were?
You see Mr. Fitz behind there. He takes his sunglasses down. Fitz.
Yeah, Fitz on the comms.
Mark Zero starts screaming. Tell him Johan times on this ship. I'm on my way. Let him in.
Yeah, I can't let him in.
I can't. Mark Zero has run almost out of the bridge by the time Gunny says can't leave him in. Has launched himself towards the door, hits the door, launches himself back to the terminal. What do you mean you can't let him in?
Hey, in that 4 or 5 seconds of silence, I'm going to turn back to Fitz and say, right, there is some pathogen virus on this ship that turns people into zombies. This ship is the source of all the shit that's going down on the space station. I don't know why you're here. I'm guessing Mark Zero knows you're a friend, but for your safety and to make sure that nothing gets out of the ship, I've shot the lock. So if you want to find another airlock, you can do so.
Hold on that for a second.
Okay.
Glenn, the telemetry comes in from Ian, his scans.
Mm-hmm.
Their credentials are not on the ship, but he scanned them. They're all human, of course. They're rather heavily armed. They're paramilitary. They've got pulse rifles, so all 5 of them do. Looks like they've got a couple grenades on them. From your time with the corporation, they're the corporate military. So they're paramilitary that work for Alia Lumo. Right? Which means they're in bed with the mafia. So you knowing what you know, Fitz is in charge of them.
Okay.
Or right now he is.
Also, Gunny, you heard me say Johan time, and that's my cover.
Yeah.
It's up to you whether or not you say my name. Otherwise,
I would have said
you would recognize it.
Yeah.
I'll just remain quiet. But it's good to know.
And the other thing Ian can tell you is the dropship doesn't have an FTL. So it's very similar to your guys' dropships. It has a little bit of extra armor on it. So it's just been outfitted. There's some bling. So what you can gather is this is not a standard station dropship. It's probably Fitz's dropship.
Okay.
So I've gotten back to the terminal and saying, "What do you mean we can't let him in?" I see the ship. I pull up the ship on
the
comms, not comms, cameras. That ship will fit in our hangar. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Dropship. Now your hangar.
We have 2 ships in there.
You have 2 ships in there.
One of them's busted up pretty hard.
Not 100% sure you can hold 3. I will look that up as you guys are playing.
Okay.
You know this guy?
Mr. Fitz is the guy who. So Jackson and I went on a special mission. Remember, Glenn, when we went down to the cylinder?
No.
You went off and were looking at the stuff. And anyway, so Jackson and I sold a couple of the pets before we lost the rest of them. And that man right there might have all of our kit.
Oh. So
he's a big special mafioso motherfucker. So he also might just take our shit from us instead of giving us the stuff. But we did pay him. We paid him a lot.
Okay. I'm not 100% sure that Arthur. I think that Arthur is still wanting to kill me. So I feel like Arthur, could you just point at the lock that you shot? Say they can't come in this way.
You're not in the room, are you?
No, I'm on cover outside the door.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the door. I'm not pointing the gun in your direction. As I said, turned back to the door to have a conversation with Fitz.
Yep.
All right, Gunny. Well, if you said you can't let him in, why not?
Because I shot the lockout. I thought these guys were going to try and board, and we can't let anyone in here because they can get infected. We don't know if we're infected. This is allowed enough in our conversation for Fitz to hear as well.
I see. That was going to add.
I'm sitting there. It's like, we are not infected. Bleeding goo from my from my shoulder.
So,
you just didn't. You're fine.
You're fine. Yeah. Well, then we can have him come into the. We can at least have him go to the hangar. Whether or not we can fit his ship, at least we can. I mean, worst case scenario, we fucked up one of our drop ships pretty hard. We could just jettison that and.
You want to get down here, and we'll sort this out. And you speak to Fitz.
I'll speak to Fitz from here. I'm in the bridge. I'll just ping his ship on comms.
Fitz is currently talking to Arthur as this is sort of going on. As he says, he kind of puts his hand up as the 5 guys lower their rifles. They have them at the ready, and they're watching. One of them has walked up to the door and has pulled out some diagnostic equipment Arthur, you can tell he's attempting to open the door to see if he can find a reroute or something along those lines. As Fitz will kind of take a couple steps forward and looking through the glass at you, Arthur. What are you all doing?
Trying to contain some sort of plague that is responsible for all the carnage on that station.
You're saying
we're
the
doing.
plague comes from this ship?
Look, once there's not a door between us, we can have a proper conversation. It's just, I don't know who you are. I want to make sure that anything in the ship that can kill you doesn't leave the ship. Because, as for all we know, there's one of these things still in the ship.
Has anyone told Fitz who you guys are? Whether your fake names or your real names? Because right now, so in the fiction before, they had the information because Glenn sent it. But now they don't have that information. So has anyone told them who you all are?
I said over the ship-wide comms, tell him Johan Time is on this ship.
Yeah, but he's not. Fitz isn't.
He wouldn't have necessarily been able to hear it, so...
Right.
No, Arthur and he are talking through the intercom, so they have to push the button to talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I had mentioned Johan.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. As Fitz goes, where's Johan Time?
He's on the bridge.
Bridge.
Yeah.
We have something for him. And what was Jackson's other name?
I have no idea. I didn't write it down.
Jackson Bray and... Does anyone remember his fake name?
Yeah, it'll take me 1 second. I don't know why it's not written
I
here.
did write everybody's down, but
No.
the problem is I've lost so many different things in this process of moving and everything. With like,
You did move countries, you know.
Yeah, we'll let you
I
off.
got it right here.
What is it?
I mean, it'll take me 1 second. Oh, I got it. I gotta
Toronto,
go way back.
Enrique,
I gotta go way back.
It's Herbie Esperanto.
No, that's
that's
me.
Arthur.
No, that's
All I've got written down is Enrique.
Enrique, right?
That's all I've got.
Ken, do you have it?
Enrique Jorgensen.
Jorgensen. That's it. Yeah.
All right. So
I do have a note that says that the retinal scan is coded to me and Jackson.
Yeah. Ken, you'll get to
And
it.
traceable to Jackson.
Oh, nice.
As is Enrique Jorgensen on that ship? As Arthur's like, what?
Sorry, hold on. Who are you? Because I have no idea who you are.
As he
And
clicks his sunglasses back up. Fitz. They call me Mr. Fitz. You see the guy next to the door go, that's Mr. Fitz, you prick.
okay, Jorgensen's in medbay. He's been
Disposed.
yeah, he's been cut up pretty bad, so he's out of the picture at the moment, recovering.
Fitz kind of nods. Well, we're going to get this door open.
Okay, I'm stepping back as well.
And deliver these goods. Because the deal's a deal.
Sure.
As for this plague you're talking about, how do we know none of you were infected?
If you can bring a doctor up here and test us, I'll be more than happy. But since none of us have actually turned into a zombie and started killing everyone, pretty sure we're not. But
has anyone been bitten?
Not that I know
He just
of.
sort of clicks his sunglasses down and looks at you. You see, like, he's got the heterochromia, you know, like one blue eye and one gold eye.
Cool.
Nice.
Not that I know of. I haven't been bitten.
All right, so
Glenn,
Arthur.
I'll call back. Glenn, have you been bitten?
No, I've just been shot and threatened.
Yeah, so, no. Wait, we haven't been bitten.
I'm good.
All
I stick
right,
my
so
head in the door.
Glenn, are you doing anything right now, Glenn?
Do you want me to let these guys in? I might be able to fix the door, but if you want me to.
You've also got the drop thing as well, the hanger bag.
Yeah, sure. Come on then.
It's up to you guys.
I'm stepping several feet back, rifle at the ready, and I'm going to watch Glenn walk towards the turn. Well,
No one walks. You're in zero.
Yeah, I'm in 0G. Let me go grab my toolkit, and I'll open the door. Tell him that, I guess, if you want.
Glenn, which direction do you go? So you're at the north side.
The nearest toolkit is. I mean, I feel like there's got to be a toolkit around here, or maybe I have it with me. Yeah, I just grab one and go over there.
I figure you probably have your tools with you all the time, unless you drop them off specific.
No, I think I probably have it. So like, I'll launch myself over to the door and give it a look-see.
Arthur just.
I am.
Is it friend of yours?
While he's doing this,
Yolan.
while he's doing that, I'm gonna be on my way. It's gonna take me some time, but I'm gonna be on my way down to where they are.
Glenn's talking to Johan.
Yolan, this is a friend of yours, right? This guy's cool, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Johan, you've never actually met Fitz, you know that.
I know. I was. Well,
you actually don't know.
I'm like, yeah. I mean, like, I would turn your back on him, but like, be courteous. Not knowing whether or not they can hear me. Just
Well, you guys have little ear comms, so when you do your conversation, they can hear what you're saying, but they can't hear the other person. Okay, unless you're in like a helmet and then no one can hear you. So, but no one's in a helmet.
Then I'll. Okay, if we have comms and I know that, then I'll be like, yeah, I mean, like he's a mafioso. I wouldn't really like to give him any rope, but yeah, I mean, he's got lots of goodies. It's fucking Father Christmas, my friend. Let's do this.
All right, Glenn, go ahead and roll to get this door open, because it has been disabled in such the way that it was, and specifically Ian directly telling him what's up. This is with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
However, so hacking won't work because this is a mechanical thing. Okay.
Yeah, I got mechanical repair.
Cool. Then you can use that. However, because the other guy is also aiding you, it's a normal roll.
I like just 1 second. We're good. I'm gonna hit the little button. We're good. I think we took care of most. We might have one more hostile on the ship. They're just worried about the hostile that we haven't. Just 1 second. We'll get this door open for you. You got some.
Fitz kind of nods. He nods. We'll take care of it. Arthur, we're going to have you roll in a second, but go ahead, Glenn.
All right. That's pretty good. That is a 14.
Okay. So here's the situation. Glenn, you get into the guts of the ship. You see how Arthur has really disabled this door. Like, it definitely needs to be fixed if you guys are going to, like, eventually. Like the oil is low, so to speak. Needs new parts. However, mechanically, you can open the door, and because there's a drop ship there and it's sealed, you can do so without depressurizing. Without that drop ship, this is a pretty complex situation. This airlock is not very useful right now.
Sure.
But you can unlock it whenever you want. So before you do,
wait.
Arthur, as you have talked about to Fitz, this back and forth, if you wish, you can do an intelligence roll or an intellect roll to gain kind of sense motive on this guy. That is if you want.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that.
It is with disadvantage.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
But from
so just remember stress.
From Arthur's perspective, the last jobs that he's done was special off the books, and I'm just checking if these guys are the sort of people that employ ex-Marines on there to do dirty work.
Yeah.
Right. Disadvantage to roll twice, keep the worst. Okay. Yeah. That's 69. That's a fail. And 29, so it's a fail.
All right, so what that means is, remember, it's not a pass or fail, it's just the situation being worse or better. You realize Fitz is not lying to you. As he lowered his sunglasses and like you see like his eyes, he connected. He's gonna return, or he's making good on a deal. But this is a lawful legal exchange. You realize his code is, I owe you. I'm gonna give you the goods. But it's way easier to decouple afterwards and blow you all to hell. As you realize, it's not that they're going to come in here and murder you, but if you don't give them a reason, they're going to murder you. Right? As in, like, the Nova Espro is of no use to them. And since you mentioned the military thing, since that was kind of like ingrained in your role, you've been a part of Black Ops. These are corpos, huge outbreak. You just told them this is the reason for it. This is COVID-19, baby. They want to erase the fuck out of this and make up their own story. So that's the situation. He's not an enemy per se, but right now, why they're not going to come in guns blazing? They're going to drop off the shit, be real nice, cool. They're going to leave, and then they're going to railgun the fuck out of you all. Arthur's pretty aware of that, and so killing them isn't going to do anything. The station is going to railgun you. You dig? Okay. Door is still unlocked. Or door is still locked. You guys are in that moment. Arthur and Glenn, you're right there. Arthur, you're kind of like seeing this on Fitz's face as a little bit of time is passing, like 5, 6, 7 minutes, as Glenn is figuring out shit, like his fucking elbow deep up in the ship. You guys can talk and do your stuff. I'm going to use El Baño. You have a little bit of a reprieve here, but the situation is that tension. Okay? All right. Go ahead. If you guys need to take a break, it's cool, but you also have some moments to RP if you want. I'll be right back.
You really made a mess of these systems, Gunny.
Well, that was the plan.
But it's hard to get in. It's hard to get in there. I felt like we were gonna die if we just tried to run.
We're still gonna die.
Well, these guys have got gifts for us.
What do you mean we're still gonna die?
Yeah. Finger off the comms button, obviously. So
yeah, finger off the
Fitz and Co
comms.
can't hear.
I'm in mode. I'm coming to you.
Yeah, I'll wait until you're here in person. But we've just gone from one. If we had a chance of getting out of here and dodging a railgun, that's gone, I guess. But now we're going to get hit by a railgun unless we can come up with something.
A
I'm just going to go
railgun?
quiet. I'm going to wait for you to turn up, which will probably be like, I don't know, a few minutes. There'll be like an awkward silence between me and you, Glenn.
And I just kind of like Glenn's like doing things every once in a while. He just kind of glances over at Gunny's gun, Back up to Gunny. Back to what he's doing.
Yeah. I'm with this because like I don't know whose side to be on in this moment. Like I've been threatened. Just taking my time. Who's gonna fill out the reports for this one, Gunny?
1, 2, 3, not it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would imagine, Mark, you'd be there by now.
Yeah.
You make it. Or should we
I
wait?
make it. I roll in to the open area wherever it is. It comes to the door. I look fucked. Right, like I got this wound on my fucking shoulder. Didn't I get like just a massive fucking bite in my neck too?
You got bit, and then you pulled what is it, a Dracula, where like you're like take in more. Yeah, you gave them more. I like it. Get what you want.
Is the bite covered over?
I mean, I know that for a fact I took a stem pack.
Yeah.
Bill reminded me that we did do some sort of healing.
Yeah.
So I would say, at very least, there's like a gauze pad taped over top of it.
It's coagulated a little bit. But
yeah, like it, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
So once we're all together, I'm gonna move forward to the two of yous. So we don't need to use any comms or anything like that.
Yeah.
And say,
Turn your
right,
back to the door.
yeah, Mark, you need to cover that up. They're asking if we've been bitten.
What?
As far as yeah, which considering what shit we've been up against. Yeah, I don't blame them. There's no reason for them not to blow us out the sky or out of space, so to speak.
Yeah, well, you did tell them that we were an infected ship, Gunny.
Well, yeah, because we are. And I don't.
Gunny, what? Come on.
It's all right.
All right, that's fine.
It's all right. We can get out of this somehow. Like, I don't know. Maybe I can get Ian to like lock. I don't know. Keep him here for a little extra time. We could play some delay tactics.
Well, they probably won't shoot us with a railgun until Mr. Fitz is gone anyway.
Could we not use the FTL while Mr. Fitz is on the ship? They won't shoot the ship while Mr. Fitz is on it.
I feel
so if
like
we can get out of Dodge.
I think that's a good idea. Getting into cryo real fast. And there is the other hostile that I'm kind of worried about. The one that did this to you. Are they dead, Mark?
What? What's that? Listen,
whatever.
And I don't remember if it was a girl or not, but I remember that
I think
they turned into bloody mist.
Yeah. Is that good? Like when you.
I mean, this is something I really need. I really need the DM on this one, because if I was covered in it versus just that would be different. I'm playing it as though I was fucking just covered in it, and I've got like bits of it still on me that I've just wiped my face off.
And,
have a shower.
This right here that's on me, that's what it was.
Oh, that's gross. You need to shower. I would shower before getting into cryo. Yeah, read that shit for like I don't know, however many years it takes to get from here to there. I wouldn't want that stuff.
Gross. I'll just take my shirt off because it's covered. I'll just take my shirt off and just like throw it on the ground.
It plops on the
It hurts because it's like a fucking thing.
It'll just be a few more minutes, guys. We're working. So what do we do? What do you want to do?
Well, if they're going to shoot us with the railgun, they're not going to shoot us until Fitz is gone. That gives us at least enough time that maybe we can try to target the railgun. I don't know if we can blow it up or not, but
Yeah, we don't want combat with the space station, because if they don't hit us with one gun, I'm sure they've got another one.
Say that.
Yeah.
What did you say, Gunny? Say that one more time.
What?
Here's your
Repeat
setup.
what you just said.
They're probably not going to shoot us while Fitz is on the ship, so that might give us enough time to at least target their railgun. But I don't know that that's really going to help.
Yeah, we're not doing combat with the space station.
Have you guys? I want to say you did actually scan the space station, which is why you know they even have railguns.
We have specs on the space station. Ian sent that.
So, did we say how many railguns they have?
They had one railgun, but they had at least 3 other weapons that were like the one we shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the laser guns, laser cannons, and they had some missiles too.
Ian was pretty hopeful about like us in a fight with them. He didn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we would automatically lose.
It's not impossible for sure. At this range, you're not good. But yeah, so you could take out the railgun.
Can we speed up? Can we speed up faster without going into?
What do you mean? Do you mean the ship?
Yeah, can the ship speed up, make some more distance between?
Oh yeah, of course.
I might type in a code without saying anything to anybody. I might type in a code to the little terminal that I'm near. 1 second, guys. I just gotta put a little, and then we can get the.
Yeah, let me frame it really quick, just so you understand like how it would work. So a couple things Glenn would know. We're not going to get into the actual physics because one, I don't really understand them, but two, I know it's really complicated. Like orbital physics is very complex. So just speeding up, what it will effectively do, and I think Glenn would know this, or he would know something about it. If you speed up, you're going to increase your orbit from the planet. So you're not actually going to speed around the planet that way. You actually go further out from the planet. Okay? So here's the space station. Here's the space station, here's you. You'll go like this, and here's the planet. You'll move out this way.
It'd be breaking orbit.
You'll go into a higher orbit.
Yeah.
And you kind of start shifting, and what will eventually happen is the space station will actually drift past you. Okay? So that's what's going to happen. You'll orbit slower in a way. So there's an idea there. Glenn should know it's not as easy as just moving forward.
Right.
Now, you could just move forward, but that requires more than just hitting the boosters. Okay, second thing. To do that, from where Glenn currently is, he cannot do it. Because the only places to do that are from a Terminal 1.
Sure.
In a Terminal 1, you've got one in the med bay, which is sealed. You've got one at the reactor. And then you have one, if you go north in the ship, well, the bridge, but north in the ship where the life support is, which I think is 7. So those are the places you can actually maneuver the ship. Or you can ask Ian to do it, but Glenn will know that Ian will could argue with you, he could delay, he could notify people. So I just want you to understand those frameworks. Do whatever you want.
We also need to know where Ivy is in this process. Oh, and I have a question for you. When the vampire thing went bloody mist, did it cover me in blood too? Like, did I just wipe my face off and I've still got blood on me, or did it just?
Yeah, you're covered in blood.
Okay, cool.
You're covered in blood.
Exactly what I said before then.
As for Ivy, she is currently with the others in the cryo chamber on 8.
Okay.
She's just not in cryo. She's probably helping them out. And here and there, just in the fiction, Ivy is talking to you all, and she's listening. So if you want to talk to her, you can just talk to her.
Yeah.
All right. Glenn, what are you doing?
I'll turn around and message Ivy real quick. Be like, Ivy, is there a way you could kind of put the planet in between us and the space station, or get some speed or something?
I mean, we could do that. Mark's gonna be much better than I am.
Maybe Mark, you could go back up and.
It's not a bad idea if they're talking about taking us out or boarding.
Yeah, but we're not going to get our kit if Fitz going to need to talk to me.
No, we'll delay so we can get a little space between us and the space station.
Ivy will pipe in. Are you saying
do it
while? Are you saying do it while
Fitz
Fitz is on board?
Yeah, do it while they're docked. Make it a subtle like increase in distance between us and them, so we could be on the other side of the planet or something.
Ivy kind of sits there and thinks. She'll, talk this to Mark. I mean, could you do it?
I mean, we got to word it about the. I mean, I don't think his ship's coupled well enough for maneuvers, but I think it's going to take. I mean, the way it's orbiting, that's a lot of fuel, but we could do it. It'll probably take us some time. I don't know that going a quarter way around the planet is something that's going to happen fast before they're going to target us and say, "Hey, cool, it's time to get rid of the problem."
How long do you think it would take? Can you do that math?
Well, I can.
Not without a terminal, not without seeing it. I can extrapolate, but I can't. I'm not.
You're on the bridge, aren't you?
I had actually gone to them. Yeah.
Oh, you're all the way down there. Okay. Yeah.
Gunny and I can delay maybe these guys while you handle that. Why don't you make friends with this guy? It's your friend, and say you got to go do something. I don't know. I'm gonna keep working on slowly opening this door.
Yeah. As Glenn, you've got the door. Like you like have the handle. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm real working on it. It was done like 5 minutes ago. In fact, you see the handle like moving as the guy's like finding his way, and you like mess with it, so it fucks it up. He's like, I can't get it, sir. And you're like, totally.
Gunny, why'd you do that, man?
I'll walk up to the door and look through it and look at Mr. Fitz.
5 dudes and Mr. Fitz there. Fitz is still standing. I mean, they all have magnetic boots on. So it's one of those things where in 0G, if you're standing, you're weightless. So they're actually sort of like sitting back on the weightlessness. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it actually isn't tiring.
Right on.
Stand in weightlessness.
Something you missed that when I arrived, we were talking about. Glenn asked me about where my zombie vampire thing went, and I was telling him like it turned into bloody mist. Like, see this all over my shirt, and then I ended up taking the shirt off and just going and like plopping it wetly on the floor. Like, so I'm covered in blood. Yeah, I'm still covered in blood. Like, I've wiped stuff off, but I think I've also got like a blood-soaked gauze pad on my neck, right? Because I did get bit, right?
Oh yeah, she was sucking you on the neck. 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. Well, while he's going, actually, I need to.
Sorry, I have maybe a situation. Go on. So.
That's cool. Do you need to take a second? Because I can totally use the head. So
door's locked. Oh, go hit it. Go hit it. Hit the head, guys. You need to hit the head.
Are we taking a break?
Right. So then we'll.
Are we going? Okay, we're not taking a break.
We'll solve some stuff with you guys really quick. So Glenn, you're sitting there. You rolled really, really well, so it's in your favor. You have complete control of the door. Kind of acting off to the side like you're working, and in fact, just kind of working against the other guy who's not very good, but he's into the mechanic stuff. You'll know eventually he's going to get to where you are and be able to work directly against you eventually, but you have some time. Arthur, what are you doing in all this? I imagine you're kind of off to the side watching, but what are you actually doing?
I'm just waiting. There's not much I can do at the moment.
Are you sort of standing orders? What is your character doing? Like, is he like scrolling through Instagram space, or like, well, how's he messing with this?
Watching Glenn, watching the door.
You see, he's duplicitous. There's all these. There's like guts of the wires and stuff out, and as it looks like Glenn is working, it also looks like he knows exactly what he's doing. Meanwhile, Mark is coming towards the door. Fitz looks over at him. Arthur. Previously, on X-Men, you had you gotta do it. It's like a thing. It's a thing. I was like, is that only that show? But it's actually a thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I made those. I made those recaps. That was my job.
Oh, you did. That's right. You worked for Marvel.
Yeah, I made those previously on. Yeah, for Wolverine and the X-Men. That was my job.
That's awesome.
Yes, dude, that's really cool.
As you had left the reactor, or the back room, and then gone through the reactor, you had looked up and seen that grate that was moved. Of course, there's no reason for you to necessarily think that Glenn was hiding up there. That wasn't what the roll was for. It was that the grate had simply moved, and you were pretty sure that it wasn't like that before. So that was sort of the key that something might be off, right? As you kind of sit there,
it's not quite how I remember, but yeah, sure, okay.
How did you remember it?
Well, I had absolutely no suspicion of anything going on, so when I walked through that area, I was walking through the area. I made the roll, I probably failed, so as far as I was concerned,
Loading.
There wasn't anything for me to look for, so I wasn't looking, other beyond the normal level of paranoia of, if there is anything active that I can see. So as far as I was concerned, Glenn had gone ahead, as agreed.
And that was the strange thing. Yeah. So as you had gone through the reactor, and you're kind of sitting here watching all this, my point, you hear a king, king from down back, either in the stow or down in the reactor. Something falls, some metal on metal sound you happen to hear. Could be space debris hitting the ship, but you hear it. It doesn't look, as you look up, it doesn't seem like anyone else hears it. Arthur, you're Arthur. Mark is about to talk. Glenn is messing around. They're like 20, 30 feet from you. We'll say that you're 15 feet from you as you're sort of back against the back wall watching.
Right. As soon as I hear that, rifle up against my chest, look to Mark, gesture of there's something going on, and I'm going to head over towards where we came from where the noise is. I'm not going to leave the room.
Okay.
Did we have any torches with us? Or did we have some sort of devices that had torches? I can't remember.
Not yet.
Do you mean flashlight?
Or even if
you mean flashlight? That's right.
You mean flashlight? He's British.
Yeah. It's his flashlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not talking about flames. Am I right, John? Are you speaking the Queen's English? Or are you speaking American here?
Always Queens. Or King's
All right.
English now, think of
The
it.
King's English
King's
now. That's
English.
right.
This is the Kings. You're speaking the Kings. He's talking about a flashlight. All right, cool.
Oh, a torch.
Or a torch. You guys, do you have torches?
Yeah, I got a little torch on my.
I played when me and Jackson were in the Jeffries tubes. I played that my shotgun did have a torch on the front.
Okay, and Glenn, does yours have? Do you have a torch on your headlamp or something? Or?
Well, yeah, I mean, I probably have a toolbox with some lighting because I'm always working in the dark.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably had something like it on a headlight, like a
Yeah, the hands free.
So,
something for working.
Gunny, do you have a torch or not?
I can't remember.
All right. Well, roll high or low. It makes sense.
Roll
for
that
you
beautiful
to.
beam footage.
Call
Right.
it before you roll it.
Yeah, well, I'll say hi. Someone else wants to roll. Let me know.
Okay. Glenn, you want to roll it?
Yep. That's an 18 out of 20.
Yeah. Hell
And it's
yeah.
hot.
So yeah, you've got a torch on
Okay.
your rifle.
Goes on. Head out. Just the
As
doorway.
you-
I don't want to leave Mark's line of sight.
Okay, so you're still on the map. You're still in number 1. See, number 2 is crew cryo chamber. You're right at the edge of 1 and 2. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
See, 4 is a science lab, med bay. Our ship is a little bit different from this, if you remember. The med bay is actually attached where 3 is on our ship.
Right.
So it actually should go from 1 into 5. I don't know if I just posted the wrong map or what, but yeah, it should go from 1 into 5, and number 4 actually should be where 3 is. Sorry, I just realized that that may be a thing. Whoops. Anyway, so you're on the edge of 1.
If you've
And
got that map, you could throw that in the chat or whatever.
Yeah.
That would be cool. If not,
Yep, I will do said thing as you guys are doing. But you're at that door, Gunny, looking at. If you remember the storeroom, there's 2 elements of it, and it goes off the center line of the ship for security reasons. As you sort of look in, the storeroom is still a clusterfuck. Doesn't seem like there's any movement other than the annoying flashing lights here and there.
Okay. Can I ask a clarification question out of game real quick? What else has happened in this room? Is this where we fought the doctor, or is this?
Yes. Yeah.
This is the room we fought the doctor in. Okay.
Yeah.
So then through that door is
Stow
the
2.
Stow 2. Okay.
Not Stow 1. He's looking into Stow 1. You go around the starboard side of the ship, around, and Stow 2 would be where you fought the doctor.
Okay. And then then those 2 open into this central column, which takes us to the reactor. Is that correct?
Stow 2 goes into the reactor.
Okay. So there's a room between here and the reactor door.
Yeah, the Stow 1 and 2.
Okay. That is what I needed to know. I'm ready to go on and talk to whatever dude. If we've got all of our logistics ready, then
What say you all?
cool.
I'm just waiting to open the door. I'm just fiddling around with stuff, ready to open the door whenever it seems right.
Whenever that door is opening.
Okay, well then I've got my shoddy. It's just I've got it. I'm not pointing it at anybody. It's just in a low carry. And I am shirtless, covered in blood. I look fucked, but I'm alive. But and I get to the window where I see Fitz. And I'm like, you are late.
Yeah, Fitz, he looks at you, sunglasses on. We ain't late. We said 2 weeks. It ain't been 2 weeks, little man. We're early. A lot came early. A few of them ships out there came early.
Cheers to you then.
He doesn't have anything to drink. Actually, fuck it. Yeah, he like reaches.
Neither do I.
Pulls out his thing and he drinks. Where's Jorgensen?
Jorgensen's in Med Bay.
You get bit?
Nah. He got fucked up. It's regrowing an arm.
He looks at you. You get bit?
No. I got fucked up.
Right. Well, you can tell.
You can see there's still a bolt like it's hanging out. Like
he's referring to the huge gash around your neck.
it's part of it. It's part of it. See, like I leaned in and where it would hit me, you know, like it's complete like, bullshit, but it's like it's part of it.
It's side of your arm. As one of his guys goes into the back.
No, it's really close, accurate aim. It's
on the other side.
Gunfire. A really good hitman.
One of his guys goes into the back. He gestures, goes into the front of the ship actually, and they pull out a couple duffel bags, like real big rucksack type things, as they're pushing them through 0G to the airlock door. Fitz comes over, does the zipper. You see tactical gear. The other one, you see a bunch of weapons, high grade shit.
There's those torches you were talking about, Gunny.
Got all your stuff, well paid. Zink, zips it up. Think we're just gonna leave these here.
Oh, I opened the door.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. You unlock the door. Chunk.
Yeah. That was fucking hard, dude. Oh.
As his other guy is like, I got it.
Good job, man. I don't know what I could have done without you, really.
Yeah, Mr. Fitz, I think if you leave that right there, that'll be perfect, and you don't have to worry about,
we gotta
anything.
take it in. The airlock is broke. The
airlock's busted.
Yeah. Well, you're attached. You're attached. Yeah. So it's like they're here, airlock, main door. They're in the airlock.
Okay.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
They went back into the ship, so they're standing in your airlock.
Yeah. If you guys leave now, you might have some trouble getting off. You want to make sure that we got the right trajectory going, because airlocks, as you probably know, pretty
I'm just
fast.
kind of floating right there. Like I've kind of held onto the door to kind of keep my face in the window, and I'm really just floating right there. If he opens the door, then there I am.
Yeah, Fitz nods, and one of the guys starts to open the door. As the door is sliding out this way, Arthur, are you doing anything? You're at the back corner where the stove is.
Is this the room where... Oh, is there anything happening in this room?
No, it's just like it was. It's a wreck. All the stow stuff is all over the place. The lights are flickering. This is stow 1. You know, around the you look at where the wall would be. It's actually where all those storage containers were and knocked over now. Go around that's storage 2, where it would be blackened, and beyond that would be the reactor room.
Do I reckon I know the distance of the noise?
Yes. It echoed. You could surmise it was either in the storeroom or in the reactor room.
Okay.
And that's why I mentioned you had moved past the reactor and did look up, because I described it, and saw, because there's a retcon thing for rolls. You saw that that grate, which Mark Zero had gone through, looked a little bit disjointed.
Yeah. Look back to Mark in the middle of a conversation.
Doors opening up.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I'm just going to cover this. I'm not going to mention or do anything that would suggest that there is a hostile on the move in front of Fitz. Let Mark do his thing, and then just.
Right. Door opens.
All right, the door opens. I look. I'm like, you are a man of your word and a godsend. Thank you so much. And I will reach for the bags to take them.
Two of the guys.
We do need
stuff in.
We do need to check off the TPS reports on the manifest, make sure that everything's. I mean, I have all the faith in the world. You're a man in your word. It's just for our documentation, because you know how the folks get back home. They're pretty.
I'm already in the thing, just looking
Pulling it all out. And do you have it written down what you're supposed to get?
I do not. I think that Jackson might have had that
probably
review.
a Jackson thing.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff. I know it was like the big full kit armor spacesuit things. I know that we got at least one flamethrower. I think we were getting pulse rifles, and let me actually pull up the book, because I might be able to look at it visually.
Yeah, from what I remember, you had the advanced armor
for at least me and Jackson.
Yep. You had advanced armor.
I think we had it for everybody.
You had it for everybody. Yeah. Because you dropped a lot of cash. So it was, advanced battle dress is what it's called. You had pulse rifles, you had a flamethrower, you had a shotgun.
Some just a vibrochettes, I think, too. Yeah,
you had a vibrachette for sure. Let's see. I think you had a machine gun.
Oh yeah, we had.
And you had a laser cutter for sure. So you had because you dropped something like 40,000 credits.
50,000 credits.
Was it 50? So you had 50,000 credits worth of stuff. All of the stuff is there. That as you're moving through it, this does take a little bit of time, unless you just throw it into the air and then it scatters everywhere.
I'm gonna be a real stickler. My middle management is all out. We gotta line these up. Super technical. I'm just stalling for time.
I start reading stuff off to Glenn's space, and
Okay.
I'm already climbing into this outer dress.
Okay, you guys start doing that, and as it's happening, you notice a couple things. One, nothing is loaded. Everything's into plastic. All of the battle dress and everything. It's made so you cinch it and whatnot. So this all takes time to do. Like the flamethrower is not lit, for example. You have to assemble it, etc., etc., etc. As far as you can tell, within the first couple minutes, as Fitz is sort of watching, it seems to be there as you guys start going through the list. Fitz, watching, listening to you all, nods. The two Marines, they're not Marines, the two guards, we'll call them, are standing there at the ready, and Fitz will talk to whoever looks like they're in charge. Who is that?
Gunny looks like he's in charge. I've been the one talking, as in I know what's going on. So either one of us would probably.
So he's going to talk to you because Gunny's over there. As he says, well, you can check off all of your lists as you see fit. I can assure you it's all there. but I understand a businessman. Do you need any help with this vehicle?
This one that we're the
No, I think we got
vehicle.
this.
Yeah, we'll probably need some help with the vehicle. You guys got a vehicle in there? Yeah, we'll need some help with the vehicle.
I know what he's asking me. I was like, I think we've got this, especially with this. I think we can finish flushing this out, and
How's your chat
we're quality.
Your chatbot's
He's good. Well, I mean, that's actually something.
He's good. How are you?
Yeah, operating at peak.
How are you? Negative. We got a reactor leak.
It's not. Well then, gentlemen, the station will be on lockdown for a while.
Yeah. How is your chatbot doing? Yeah.
Kind of looks over at you. Well, our chatbot was doing fine, our station RI, until an entity called chatbot infiltrated our systems and blew out 2 of our rings and the inhabitants there.
I fixed that on our ship. I might be able to fix that on. Are you still having problems with it?
He kind of looks back and forth at the 2, like some of the guards who kind of look at him. We have it contained. You saying that you can fix that?
Yeah, flushed it. It ejected some of our personnel, but we were pretty unscathed by the mass ejaculations.
I look up and I look at Glenn's face, and then I look at the guy, and then I look back down to what I was doing. Just
why don't you come with us, and maybe you can help us on the station?
I could probably do it if that's okay with you guys. I mean, I could probably help with that.
You gotta go.
Let me. I got a little piece of gear that I need a core, a computer core. I gotta go get it, but I'll be right back, and I can absolutely help you with that. Because I use some.
Wouldn't it be better to do that remotely?
I don't know if it's a speedy enough process, but just give me a minute. It'll take like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. I just got to download into the computer core. It'll be
we'll give
really
you 5.
fast. I'll see what I could do. I'm not sure if that's enough time, but I'll give you an update.
Fitz he just turns and says, "We'll give you 5," and you can tell he's going to give you 5 as he looks back at the guards and prep the ship. As one of them goes into their ship and they're doing stuff and whatnot, and the 2 guards are standing there. The one is at the door still, manipulating it, and then Fitz is he's not stepped onto your ship, but he's sort of looking. He'll even have like a big watch, like an old watch, and he sets the time to 5 minutes.
Oh, nice. Where did I put that computer core? I'm wondering where that computer core that I had was. I think it was in the med bay, and I probably left it in the med bay. I know that the terminal there is busted, but
what were you actually looking for?
The computer core.
It was the core
that
to
had
drop.
Ian in it.
It wasn't in. Yeah, it wasn't in the med bay. It was in the life support, because that's
the logic core.
Yeah, the logic core. Well, I'll run over there.
Okay, so you have to fly up there or float up there.
I will look at, as he goes off to do the thing, I'll look at the guys and I'll be like, I would seal, let's go ahead and seal this door right now. And we'll get him here for you when you're ready to go. Doors. I mean, just close it. I wouldn't, whatever you mean.
He looks down, you see him put his head, he's all slow movement. He puts his head in and looks down at the control panel of the door, how it's been blown out to hell, obviously shot, smoking. He's like, I think we'll keep the door open just in case it decides to stay shut.
Have it doorway. I grab the two duffels like that we've been going through, and I move them away from the door. I go over to Gunny with them because I just push off.
Yep.
Yeah, I just push off, go down over to Gunny. I'm keeping an eye on them because if they do decide to infiltrate, I want to know. But what I'm going to be doing over the next period of time is assembling these weapons, getting them ready to go.
Right. As you start assembling the weapons, the guards definitely take note. As in, they're not stupid.
Yeah.
You're heavily armed. And they're looking at you. As they kind of look back at Fitz, you see him kind of shrug.
I'm handing stuff to Gunny, like he's sitting there, like he's covering the door. Like I put the helmet on him. What
All right.
Like
as you start literally assembling and gearing up for war, Fitz will say, "You expecting a battle right now?"
I turn back and I look at him and I was just like, I don't want to be vulnerable anymore.
Understood. Why don't you do that when we leave?
I look down at the guns. I look up at him and I'm like, I'm not going to shoot you with your own guns, man. They're mine now, but it doesn't matter.
I'll give you intellect. Roll that.
Intellect?
Fine.
Great.
I'm not going to shoot you with your own gun. I like that.
Intellect.
Here's the question.
Good.
Here's the question.
What about combat?
Actually, no. Yep. No, not combat. Intellect. You're trying to prevaricate.
You don't bite the hand that feeds.
Oh shit. Okay, so can I put rimwise on this?
Yeah.
Then I make it. I got a 39 and it would have been a 46 with rimwise.
Nice. As you say that to him, he kind of gives a nod to the guard. Here's the thing. It's in your favor that they're not pointing their guns at you. Mark Zero, you know, if you guys start locking and loading and like literally gearing up, it's going to be very obvious. Right? Yeah. Like you have to be extremely tactical because right now you're like, essentially you guys are like in a bathroom and they're like in the kitchen looking at you, both in the bathroom. Like you're in a kill box next to that open door. So maybe you could slip away, but likely you will get shot. Very likely. And get away with it, but understand if you're like, huh, they're ready. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to let you know inside my head because it may come out in my body language. I'm not treating them like threats.
Yeah.
In fact, like I've turned my back to them enough times already that I know that they're getting worried that we're gearing up, but
they're just not stupid.
But yes, they're not stupid, but tactically they should be aware that I am also extremely vulnerable right now while I'm gearing up, and I'm doing it in front of them, so it should be like
sure. Gunny,
take what they want out of that, but that's where I'm at. So,
Gunny, are you gearing up as well?
No, I am staying by my post. I'll be listening to them, working out just by sound alone where people are moving by their feet. So
no one's touching the ground.
Did we get?
You're in.
they've got magnetic boots.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. They are, but they're standing still. You're right.
But
So I know where they
have
are.
mag
Nice.
boots.
Indeed.
We now have mag boots, and I'm going to hand them to Gunny because he does not have. Because part of the thing, he could at least use the boots. Anyway. Sure.
So, Gunny, you'll get 2 XP. It's a good point. They are touching the ground. All right. So we're on Glenn. Glenn, you fucking dolphin your ass up there. It takes 3-ish minutes. 2.5 minutes. You do not have a lot of time.
Yeah, I'll message Mr. Fitz. I'll be like, I'm just getting to the thing now. It'll just be a few more minutes. I haven't started the transfer, but I'm working on it. And are we at a terminal 1?
Yeah, you're at a terminal 1. Oh yeah.
So I'll start the transfer. We'll take a little snapshot of the thing transferring. Ian, how long is this going to take?
To do what?
To transfer some antivirus. What software on it? I don't know. Do I need to transfer you, or can you make a copy of you?
A ghost image of me is already on it.
Oh shit! So it's already there. All right. How are we doing with making some distance between us and the space station?
You hadn't actually said to do that to Ian.
Oh shit! How long would it take us to make some distance between us and the space station? Maybe get
that is a relative term. How much distance do you mean?
Maybe to get on the other side of the planet where we're not in weapons range.
Oh. How many G's do you want to pull?
Whatever's safe for human. So.
That could be up to 7, right?
6, 7, 8, maybe.
Officially 3.
Oh, 3.
Fighter pilots do a lot more. You can also stroke the fuck out.
Yeah. Whatever a fighter pilot can take.
If you mean the standard
Whatever Mark Zero can take.
2.5 G's, and you are secured in seats with belts. Once that's done, ooh. Hold on a second, I'll calculate.
Oh no. Processing.
A few hours.
Oh shit. All right. Do a real slow ramp up to get this ship maybe on the other side of the planet.
When you say slow, what do you mean?
Like I don't think that we should go into G-force, but maybe separate, put your geosynchronous orbit on the opposite side of the planet, if you would. I'm gonna take a drop ship and try and fix the station, and I'll rendezvous with you back there. Maybe relay this what I've just said to everybody through their comms, if you wouldn't mind. But don't tell Mr. Fitz and his company.
So you want this ship to be in synchronous orbit on the opposite side of the planet from the station.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that
this will take. And you want it to be slow. As you see, it'll take 3 days for that to happen.
Yeah. Oh, well, what if
it will become obvious in a few hours?
Yeah. Well, do what you can.
You're going to take a drop ship from here to the station, and then once you've fixed the station, rendezvous with this ship.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe just hold position and let Mark and the other guy.
So what
Arthur.
You can realize, Glenn, is just the
it's not gonna
distance is extreme. The distance is extreme. You can do it. It's just everything's slow.
Yeah, it's not going to work. So I'm going to message
getting out of
Mr.
weapons
Fitz,
range from the station's not happening.
Well in weapons range.
Why don't I take a drop ship to the station and meet you guys there with the RI? Because I don't want you to have to go into any trouble, like taking me back here to this ship. If that's okay with you, I'm just going to jump on the intercom and message him, say that to him.
So, what do you want the RI to do, Glenn?
Just do whatever you're gonna do for Mark Zero and Arthur. Just let them control the ship, I guess.
while we're waiting for Glenn Space to go out and come back, I'm floating right next to you, Gunny. I'm while I'm talking to you, it's like, hey, do you want these mag boots? Do you want to start this process or not? And I'll kind of like look at you real close and be like, I don't know that we should let Glenn Space go by himself.
I had something through here. At the moment, I don't really care what happens to Glenn. At the moment.
Yep. So just really quick. No, I'm sorry, Arthur. Just give me one moment. Just pause. Just so you guys know, and so you know, Ken. In reality, so I'm saying it takes 3 days. In reality, it takes weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
It takes and that's doing it fast.
Yeah.
Like, it takes an incredible amount of time. If we're going Star Trek, you can do it like quick. Star Wars, obviously, it's like in the same scene, like you don't even cut. Mm-hmm. But Mothership, it plays with distance and time very specifically with the ranges, which is why I'm being a lot more hard about it. Like, it's not just complicated. It literally takes forever.
Takes a minute.
Understand it takes forever for you, but it also takes forever for them. Mm-hmm. So the big problem is what Mark Zero mentioned is you will be in weapons range the whole time.
Right. So it's not a good it's not a good I'll just get on the comms and say, yeah, I'm gonna take a drop ship down to the station and fix their RI. I got the equipment. Mark, you wanna pilot for me? I can pilot, I guess, if you need me to.
And to jump back, Arthur, sorry I cut you off. What were you saying? As all that's going over the comms, but I just wanted to interject.
Yeah. At the moment, I had something back where we came. Maybe that great. You encountered that demon thing.
Oh man, it's bloody missed. You don't think we're alone?
No, I think there's something back there. Get these goons off the ship. We need to sort this out. Glenn's got a plan for us to how to get us out of here. Let Glenn crack on with that. But this threat, we need to deal with it.
All right. So next thing's next. You want me to get them off the ship?
If they're willing to help us scout the ship, they're more than happy to stay. But as long as they're here, they're a complication, and it's complicated enough here.
All right, good. Just before I do anything, I'm gonna make sure you want me to ask them to help us clear this ship.
Preferably, I want them off the ship. And do whatever it is they need to do. Get off the ship. Glenn does whatever he's got planned to get done. And or we go through there and figure out if there's anything left. Because if there's still one hostile out there, no one is safe on this ship.
Yeah, and Jackson's on the ship. We can't leave him alone to get eaten. All right. So I turn around and look at the guys that are in the now defunct airlock.
Yep.
You hear under my breath, because you're standing right next to me, you hear me be like, what are you gonna say? I get over there. I was kind of like, I'm still holding my gun, but I'm not pointing it at anybody. I just push off and head towards them to go talk to them.
Well, I can
get over it
if you want.
I kind of look back at you and I'm like,
I'm gonna head straight over to Fitz, or float straight over to Fitz, because right. We may have a situation. We may have a situation on this ship. You can either help us eliminate and make sure that this ship is now clean, or you can head off, crack on with whatever it is you need to do, and let us finish the job.
You're saying that to Mr. Fitz, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Glenn,
Yep.
you're still where you are. Have you moved? You go to the dropship? What do you do?
I feel like I'm going to go to the dropship. Are the
your
comms open?
own
Do I
dropship
hear
or their dropship?
our
you
own
guys have
dropship?
you guys have your own comms, so you can hear
Or
everything
if-
they're saying.
If you could send one of their pilots to fly the dropship, that would be fine. I don't know if they have multiple pilots, but I think it's good that I don't know that I fly my. I can fly it. It's fine. I'm good.
It's okay, Glenn. Like I'll fly you. You think it's going to take time to get what you need? Like, if we're gonna go fix this thing, I want to fix this ship. But if you're gonna go fix their ship, I can get you there.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I fly the dropship? I'm not a pilot.
I mean, if you,
I feel like I've been in space.
you can try.
Yeah,
You can try. You know,
I know.
it's
Industrial
it's like
equipment.
it's like flying a helicopter.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
got industrial equipment, you can kind of do it. But like, just because you can drive a car doesn't mean you can ride a horse, right?
Right.
Like,
Right.
it's not a general skill that everybody can do.
Yeah.
Can you make heads or tails of it? Sure. Is it dangerous? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
maybe I'll message Mr. Fitz. You think maybe I could get one of your guys a pilot?
Fitzel, as the intercom pops on, and Fitz is actually talking to Arthur at the moment. As Arthur, you've just said what you said. You see him considering for a second, maybe a little bit too long, actually. For a few seconds, he doesn't just answer. As the intercom bursts in, he'll press the intercom to talk to you, Glenn. We'll take you on ours.
Well, how am I going to get back to the I'm the engineer for this ship, and Alta Lumo is like really dedicated to get to the next hop.
This ship isn't going to go anywhere outside the system. This is, as you all are saying, the origination of this plague.
I don't think this is where it came from.
We're going to bring this ship in and have our scientists test it. Of course, you all being who you are, once you're cleared, we'll get you off the station to wherever you want to go.
Right.
But
I thought
I look over at Gunny
the
as he
plague
says
came
that,
from-
and I'm like,
sorry, what?
I thought the plague came from the dead ship that you guys pulled in, and that where
Don't
it
know
came
much
from?
about that. I just know what Gunny, he just kind of looks over at Arthur. Since you guys have been talking about Gunny, what Gunny over there said.
Gunny.
Out of character, have I actually made a mistake? Have I got two ships mixed up?
well, in character, or out of character, I mean, the plague started like so out of character. We have some of the pieces on this ship, right? I forget their names because I wrote it down on a different thing.
Here's the thing.
But
Here's the thing. You guys don't know. You don't actually know where the plague started. You have two suspicions. Obviously, the Nova Espro is somehow connected because it had the colonists. The other one was the ghost ship
Yeah, the
that
ghost ship.
connected to the station, and you didn't
Yeah,
I completely
investigate.
forgot that. Yep, no, that's fine.
So-
That's my mistake. I'll
Did
stick
it
with
start from
yeah.
either one? You don't really know.
Yeah.
The main thing is it doesn't actually, I mean, it may matter eventually, but in this moment, it doesn't quite matter. All that matters is you all, one, Gunny has said it, and two, when you guys were talking to the station after firing on it, you said that this was a plague ship. So whether it's the origination or not,
they believe it. Yeah.
Mr. Fitz is saying, well, we're going to research that. We're not going to let this ship go without having our own people actually make sure this potential plague ship is not a plague ship.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you say it is or not.
Yeah. No,
They're not going to let you go.
I was just
And
wondering
that's what he's saying.
yeah, no, that's fine. When
Yeah.
Fitz says that, I'll nod because he's not going to kill us outright. That's fine. If he takes the ship in, cleans it, whatever.
All right. Well, I'll
All I
grab
care about
the.
is everyone in the team survives and we can move on.
What do you do, Glenn?
I'll just grab the unit, the RI clone, and head down. Wait, before I do that, I'll lock Ian to only be controlled by one of three of us. Can I do
Okay.
that?
One of three of you? Or
No, wait, no.
all
To
three of
the
you?
crew, to Ivy Jackson, Mark Zero, and
Arthur and you.
Arthur.
Okay. Cool. As you do that, Ian says, "Of course." You are hacking him.
Yeah.
Or are you asking him?
I'm gonna hack him.
Yeah. Yeah. You already have him hacked. You just put in your codes. He's like, "Ow," and you do it.
And
Okay.
I'll
As
be down. I'll speed down with
Yep,
the
you
gear
do.
as fast as
as
possible.
as the clock goes ting to 5 minutes. Looks good. All right. Fitz says, "Load up." As he's turning on his heel to leave, he hasn't really answered you, Arthur. So here's the question. Do you want them to stay and help you deal with potentially whatever's going on? Or are they taking Glenn and leaving? Now, I want to reiterate something. Lots of information has been said to various different people. If you have any questions, if you want to make any rolls, I would say this is a seminal moment. So, do they stay? Do you try to get them to stay and help? Do you let them leave? Any questions you want to ask, Ken? Don't deviate from that paradigm, and then we'll move forward.
Have you had any luck with the outbreak on the station? Because I know that they were really hard to kill. I actually found a serum that kind of helps with some of that.
He kind of nods, but the real question is,
Yeah.
does he stay or go? That's where we will want to stick with this.
Yeah.
But he'll talk to you about it. You know,
Is there...
it's just, I want to know if they stay or go, and then we'll get to that.
Right. I'll stick with my guns. It's entirely up to him. He can do what he wants. Just let us know what he's going to do. But at the same time, thinking about what he's just said, how he's listed out series of events, as in the ship's not going to stay, their specialists are going to come, clean it, check it, blah, 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 blah. Does that ring true with known military procedure? Or is he
Yeah,
just
can I
I'll let you
aid
guys know.
him? Can I aid him on this roll
You'll
to
get-
be like, okay, let's see
you'll get
whether or not
advantage.
he's just
However-
going to blow us up, or if they are going to
However-
actually try to do the thing.
You'll get advantage on this, however, it's an intellectual.
Sure. Would I add command to it? Since it's
Yes.
military.
100%.
him! Yeah,
Fuck
I get
yes.
to use it.
Fuck yes.
That's 20 to intellect. Oh, 56. And I've got advantage.
Nice.
Yeah, I got 15. I'll take the first roll.
Fantastic.
They're going to blow you the fuck up the moment they're gone. As it dawns on you, Arthur, there's no way. There's no way. They're not going to let the ship go. And it's obvious you guys have been in close combat with these things. No way. They're going to blow you the fuck up. They're not going to kill you now. As you realize, Fitz probably would help you right now. But the moment they leave, whoever goes, goes. Whoever stays,
Dies.
they're gonna torch you.
Okay.
Not you, they're gonna torch the ship.
Yeah.
It's too much evidence. And in fact, I love this because Glenn had actually mentioned the whole Alea Lumo thing and the corpos, and he elicited that. And I'll say that you actually see that actually does affect Fitz because he's a corpo mafia guy. The corporations will not allow this to get out. It can't get out, right? It's not even about the plague. They actually don't even care about the plague. This is like, I mean, you know about the R&D and all this shit. They probably made it. Can't get out. Ship is not going to go anywhere. So you're in that moment. They're like turning on their heels. Are they staying or going?
Or are we going with them, all of us?
Where are you going with them? What are you doing?
Okay. I think that, like I have been saying to Gunny during this process, I don't want Glenn to go by himself. I want to kind of reiterate that a little bit and be like, hey, we should get Ivy. We should get if we're going to leave, we should bring everybody.
Fitz kind of stops and looks. You don't want to stay with the ship?
Well, it's not locked down. Like we were saying, there's one more. Like I think there was one more, one of those monster things that we can't confirm is still on the ship.
Whoever wants to go, get on board. And he'll turn to you, Arthur, and say, if you want, I understand the need for revenge if you want to take that thing out. It's up to you.
Well, come Ivy, come everyone. Tell everyone to get down here as soon as possible. They're going.
I'll glance into their ship real quick and look up at Fitz and be like, I can fly the rest of us in our last drop ship. I can get us all there. I'll just follow you. How's that?
Roll intellect.
Okay. I know because Cameron knows, but
Cameron knows.
Idiot. Let's see. It's not going to matter because even if the only way I could do this was with firearms or piloting, and I think that's a close fail.
If you can make an argument for it.
I've got an intellect 36, and even if I add piloting or firearms to that roll, it's only going to make it. Oh, it'll make it 51 if I can do an expert skill. But like I said, those are the only two I have.
So what do you add to it?
I'll add to it that we'll do piloting because we'll say that when I'm talking about it, I'll use pilot jargon like I'll be right in your six the whole time, like like it'll make it to where like I am quite confident that and I rolled a 50. If I can add that expert skill, then it means my target's a 51 or less.
Okay, so you fail by 1.
No, I don't. I succeed by 1.
Oh, you succeed by 1. As Fitz just sort of like looks at you cross-eyed, like really, guy. As one of his pilot guy is coming back, as he goes, actually, Mr. Fitz, we are in orbit. This is actually with space debris and everything, this is actually pretty difficult. And we are over capacity, just in case something happens. We got to make moves. When he says he got to make moves, Arthur, you're going to get the idea because of your role.
Mm-hmm.
There is something else at play you guys don't know about. Something that doesn't have to do with your ship, doesn't really have to do with the station. Something.
It's the transport between the planet and the space station. Wasn't there a change, like nothing's going on?
Yeah. It's the idea of something there, maybe a ship coming in. What's the deal? As maybe it starts to dawn on you, Arthur, was the space station even safe?
Yeah.
So bigger issues are going on. Now, before we go forward, because we're moving, Mr. Fitz looks at you, Mark, and says, fine, take your drop ship. Okay,
Okay.
Ivy
I will
and the
grab
group
both.
are ready to go wherever you want to go. What do you guys do?
I grab both of the duffels because we're still in 0G, and I start heading towards the hangar bay. And I'll just go on and I'll get in touch with Ivy just over our comms and be like, all right, get everybody to the dropship. Anybody who can help me get Jackson out of med bay,
I'll be doing that.
we need to evacuate.
I'll get.
Let's go,
Jackson.
people. Let's go.
Okay, so Arthur,
Glenn?
you're going to get Jackson?
Yeah,
Yeah,
before I go
I'll help
though.
with Jackson.
Yeah, before
'Cause
I
I
go.
can
Oh,
actually
if me and you were helping, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, Glenn. Safest ship for you will probably be their ship. You're still a civilian, and whatever shit we're caught up in. I don't want you
I
getting
don't
caught
think
in
it's a good
crossfire.
idea to break the party up, but we can do it.
No, but this is in character though. I'm just saying, genuinely saying, it'll be safer for you to go with them, but you can go wherever you can stick with us if you want, but yeah.
Would it be
Head
safer
over.
for me to get in on their dropship with those guys? Do you think I should do that? Is that what you're saying?
I've got a feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a feeling, man.
Okay. Well,
But you can stick with us if you want.
I mean, we've been through so much the last couple of years. I don't really feel that comfortable around a bunch of corpos.
Okay. Okay, fine.
I got
Good.
something they
Right.
need. I got something they want. Whatever happens, I just.
That's a
I got
good
a weird
idea,
feeling
Gunny,
about
because
this.
if we've got what they want, then I'm already out of the room from where this. I'm on our things because I'm traveling. So that's a good idea, Gunny. Like, they won't just shoot us out of the sky if we have something they need.
Are you able to download all of Ian?
I got it. I got a copy of Ian
You got
right
it?
here.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay quiet until we get Jackson out. I'll carry him. Glenn, obviously get the doors and whatever it is that you need to do.
Is there a terminal
And then
one
we'll
by
head back.
the dropship?
There is a terminal 2 in the thing, but right next to the hangar bay is the cockpit, where there is a terminal 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you guys are in the med bay right now.
Right. Let's go quick.
The only person in the hangar is Mark Zero. Which Mark Zero, you're there. I'm assuming you're hooking up the revving up the engine on the dropship that's not screwed.
Yeah, I got all of our gear and stuff that I'm not already wearing. I've got it up next to me in the cockpit because I need access to it. And I'm prepping the ship. Yeah, I've told everybody that we need to go.
The
Get to the
NPCs
dropship. Get to the
got there.
chopper.
Ivy Dukes is in the dropship in the co-pilot seat, and she's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
I don't know. I don't know what's
Are we
going on, but it's
abandoning
bad.
ship?
We're abandoning ship. Like, I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this. I think that this whole thing, we can't get out of weapons range. We can't fight in this ship.
Aye, but all these people. I mean, they're the AOS colonists, but
They're all AOS colonists. We know that they're all tied up in this somehow.
I'm gonna.
Glenn, go on.
Let's get our people off.
I'm
what
gonna
about
message
Shreeze?
Mark Zero as we're bringing Jackson's body up.
Yep.
You should program Ian to do like a long loop. Have him hit full acceleration as soon as we're off, and maybe have him come back. And a week, is that enough time, or a day? I don't know, but just give it all. Just say and we'll just say it's like a technical failure or something with one of the engines. As soon as we're off, have that ship fucking make a big fucking loop and come back to geosynchronous orbit on the opposite side of the station, and then we'll try and figure out a way back on. Because we
I
can't
mean,
take the
you'll
G's,
have to program it.
but yeah, as soon as I get to a terminal 1, I'll try that.
As Ivy, as you guys kind of cut off, Ivy will look over at you, Mark. She says, "It's actually not a bad idea. I mean, they've already had problems with their AI or their RI. The ship's been pretty banged up."
All right. Can you finish pre-flight and I'll work on a route
She nods.
with the. All right.
She starts doing the thing. As you guys are moving your way up, Mark, where are you going?
I will, because there's a terminal 2 which I can get to right outside the ship.
Yep.
But I can access Ian from that, and I can just talk with him, right?
You can just talk to Ian.
Okay, well then I'll stay right here doing the pre-flight, and I will just start talking to Ian and be like, Ian, and just we'll plot a course for this to happen while everybody is, because we've got some time we need to get everything ready. And I'll just be talking to him, and he'll give me, hey, what about this route? And I say, yes, okay, maybe check this here, and we'll figure it out.
So figure out what you want that to be. As Arthur and Glenn, you're about, you're almost to the hangar bay. You're carrying Jackson. He's giving you the cryo thumb or the stasis thumbs up, like autonomic. He's out of it. As you're getting him up there, his arm is like half built, As Glenn, you get a little ping in your comm. It's Ian. I thought you should know one of the exterior cameras has gone out and malfunctioned.
Oh, that's not good.
On the dorsal side of the ship. Now, this is to Glenn only.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'll
message side plot. Okay.
I'll message everybody. It's like, I think that creature that got the Mark 0 is still doing something, or somebody's doing something.
As you're sitting there with Ivy in the drop ship, and you hear cling, clang, cling, outside in the hangar. As Ivy, I'll go check. She gets up.
Okay.
And goes out the ship.
I stop her. I say, you finish pre-flight.
She kind of shrugs.
And I've got one. Well, let's see which one. Let's say I've got the fucking machine gun. Fuck it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And I do that real quick, and that's fine. I'm a big man.
You hold on 2 hands. All right.
Have you seen the picture I drew of him? I'm a big man. All right.
All right. Are you walking or are you floating?
I'm floating. I've got 0 G, so I get out there and I want to, I'm grabbing onto, door handles and shit like that. I'm not going to be like out in the middle, like, hey, how my target? But I am.
You get outside of the ship. You see smells like, oil in here and drop ship fuel. You can hear south. You see that door where they're coming from. It's open, and you can actually hear them and see some of their shadow playing as they're bringing Jackson up. Not quite in sight yet, but you can see them. They're within shouting distance. In here, lights are low, as they always have been. Here and there, the flicker. And of course, the big bay door, the cargo bay door.
Cargo bay. Yes.
So in this moment, what are you doing?
I'm scanning for targets. Where is everybody? Is Sharice here? Is Ivy here?
They're all, so Ivy's in the dropship in the cockpit. Sharice, Roger, all them, they're in the dropship.
Okay.
Like all locked in and loaded, and
I'm at the back of the drop ship, right at the door, and I look back at them. I was like, "Did any of you bring booze?"
Roger looks up. There's booze. There's booze on the station. I drank all mine. I won't lie. I went into one of your rooms and drank what was of it hidden. You didn't hide it very well.
You son of a! I have a big fucking gun. I walk out of the ship. I'm pissed.
So you use your
now I'm on a mission.
Tang.
Yeah, now I'm on a mission. I'm going to take the fastest route to do this. So if that means turn off the boots and jump, whatever.
Okay.
But
tell me which one you're doing.
Okay, so I am stepping out of the back of the ship and I'm covering the whole area. I'm looking for hostiles. Anybody that's not people we know.
It's about that time that Arthur, you see him come out of the south, as well as Jackson and then Glenn. So you guys are at the base. You see the drop ship up off to the right, and exactly that scene with Mark Zero in this Haas machine gun, looking around at the corners.
On our way there to the med bay and on our way back, have we passed any of the 3 bombs that I'd set up in case hostiles were moving through the ship? So I want to collect them and put them somewhere else.
If that's the case, then we'll actually delay you guys from getting into the hangar. But you can do that.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Sure. Okay, you guys have not come out into the hangar then. So
I'll push Jackson ahead. I got this.
Okay, so you're pushing. You're pushing Jackson ahead.
I got space. I got 0G. I can give him a good shove and
actually,
move pretty quick.
I forgot about the 0G. Glenn, if you want to do the carrying and I'll do the collecting, then we can both speed up a bit more.
You're going to be getting your bombs, detonators. So here's a question for you two: do you split up?
Yes, I want to.
Okay, so Gunny, you're lagging behind.
Yeah.
Glenn, because you got 0G and all that shit, you can be in the hangar if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to be in the hangar because I need to program. I need to program Ian.
Okay, as you get into the hangar, so that's the person you see. Arthur, you're gonna be
heading towards the reactor.
Oh, you're going to the reactor, right?
Yeah,
so you go the opposite way. Direction. Okay, so Arthur, you are going south. You're in the reactor, looking around.
Mm-hmm.
It was good to know you, sir.
As you find one of the bombs, you get it.
Yeah.
You're over here. You hear clang, clang. As you look up right above you, you see that grid, that grate, just kind of move as it goes clang, 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 clang. 30 feet up.
Okay.
All right,
I'm gonna...
for a second. I am pissed off. I need to jump real quick because what I want to do is what was the guy's name? Roger?
Mm-hmm.
I pull him out of his harness and I say, and I point him towards the captain's cabin.
Okay.
And I say, raid, bring all of the booze. I'm not dying fucking sober. Go.
Hey.
Go.
Okay.
Fast.
As he goes up that way. Awesome.
And I am going to then be covering the back of the drop ship the rest of the time.
Okay.
Back to them.
Arthur.
I'm going to pretend to have not heard anything.
Dang, 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 dang. As you get the second bomb, you're moving around. All right. I love this. We need to see where Glenn is. All right. Okay,
right
Glenn's back. All right, Glenn. So you notice that Roger gets out of the dropship. Little exchange between him and Mark Zero as Roger goes on ahead up north towards the command module. What do? You're in the hangar.
I'm gonna bust my ass towards the nearest terminal one.
So that's just one up?
Yeah, and program.
Yep. So you
Ian
pop up there.
with that maneuver.
You're not very far away from Roger. He's sort of cursing to himself as he goes on ahead of you. You get, where the botany and all that bullshit is. You get over where Terminal 1 is. You see that Mark Zero and Ian have already actually laid out a main thing, a main flight path, but you need a Terminal 1 to actually engage it.
Yeah.
So you give Ian the clearance to control the ship?
We probably don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna set a little timer for this. Just enough
Ian
time
will actually tell you.
Yeah.
Ian will say, if you give me control of the ship, I can do it whenever you wish.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I'll do that, I guess.
So you're gonna give Ian control of the ship?
No. Ian, I love you, man, but I need everything to happen at the same time.
You don't trust me.
I do. I totally trust you. Just give me a minute. I want to make sure. I want to double check the math because sometimes the math isn't right.
As you mess around and you put it on a timer, you can also make it to where Ian can only control it this once. But it's up to you. Timer or that. Which one do you want to do?
Let's do this once.
Okay. He can activate this flight plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give him parameters to do this thing.
Okay, so you're there. Roger's in the command module. Mark Zero is in the hangar, and Arthur is in the reactor. Yes. Okay. Now, and Fitz and them are completely elsewhere. I need some D6s. Okay, so everybody roll a D6.
1.
1. 5.
Wow, that's spectacular. 1, 1, 5. Okay, so there's my randomization. All I needed. Excellent. You can each make a roll. It's whatever roll you want. Something is about to happen.
Okay. I would like
just
to
tell me before you roll. You have to tell me what you're rolling.
Sure.
I would like to make a combat roll with my firearms.
Yep.
For combat purposes to be ready. That's what I want to be.
Yeah, I love it. That makes sense.
Yes, because Ivy can get us out of the hangar.
Yep. What about you, Glenn? What are you rolling?
I just made a hacking roll to
Great.
make sure that I'm really cued in with Ian.
Yep. And Arthur?
I'm going to make a combat command because I'm going to send a message to Mark to say, get yourselves ready to go at any moment.
I love it.
The back of my mind is, go on. Yeah.
No, hit it.
If it's with me, they can get away, and if it's with them, and they can hear on the comms, fingers crossed, I can lure them away from those guys, because it's going to be obvious to Mark that he knows I'm going to do something when I say, you get yourselves ready to go at any moment.
I love it. Okay. If you haven't rolled, go ahead and roll. If you already did, it's fine. Tell me success, failure, and all that good stuff.
20 out of 69.
Nice. What about Glenn?
I got a 59, but I used my intelligence and hacking, so I succeeded by 6.
Nice. Arthur?
28 out of 70.
God damn. As you guys are all very ready, Glenn, you want to roll for Ivy Dukes?
Sure.
I want to say she's got a 40.
That's a 38.
Oh, yes.
Speed and piloting, or I don't know if she has piloting. I mean, she might.
Let me see. Yeah, she definitely has piloting. You said, what was it?
38.
Is exactly her score. 38.
Okay, good.
As space is cold and there's no sound. As Mark, you're out there looking around for hostiles. You hear the engine of the dropship, and you see there's some portholes here and there, in the hangar bay. You see from the port side what looks almost like a flash of lightning. Like the kind of thing where it draws your eye and you wonder, was that lightning? And you see it again as it sort of like casts the dropship shadow hard against the wall.
Is this inside the hangar or outside the hangar?
Outside the hangar.
Okay.
Ivy, she comes on the comm. So we've sorry, that's not how she talks. She says, all right, dropship's really good. Looks like we're fueled up and comms go out. Glenn, you're sitting there at the terminal, checking your hacking and such. It's locked in. Since you did so well, you actually see that Ian on the ship, you see he's sort of acting a little strange, not in the sense of like aberrant or like rogue, as maybe you talk to him a little bit and he just says, I'm afraid if the ship is destroyed, part of me will die, won't it? And you're getting into like this conversation with him about that. Whereas you've hacked him so well that he can't go against what you've asked him to do. And you kind of like check that. And the screen goes off.
No shit.
As the lights go off and come back on in the safety, all the little weebles and stuff go out for a second. You hear Roger up in the command deck because he's like a floor and a half above you. He says, what the hell's going on? Everything just turned on. I'm in the dark up here. Arthur, you're down at the reactor.
Yes.
Maybe like ignoring that grate as you get the last bomb.
Is there a breeze?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm just hooking up these bombs then.
Unhooking the bombs, yes.
Not yet.
Just give it a second. It's coming.
Give it a second. It's coming. Take a second. As you're sitting there, totally unaware of what's going on. As the entire room goes dark. A red light from the reactor comes on as the safety systems to contain the reactor and the FTL, the warp core, turn back on so it's not going to explode. Red light really low in here. Like almost you can see just in front of your face, your bomb and such.
Torch.
Just get your torch out. Looking around. Check your comms. And you hear where the airlock is. The sounds of not shouting yet, but of a little bit of disarray. It's sort of unintelligible, but you hear Fitz's voice. Oh my God. Quiet.
Yeah. I'm going to mutter. Oh, God damn it.
Go on.
I was going to say, I'm just going to mutter whilst I'm hooking up the bomb to blow up the reactor. So come on, Fitz, just buy me a bit more time.
And then, what are you doing from above you? As you look up, Do you?
Oh no, no, I am cooking up the last of these bombs.
Oh,
There's a breeze. There's a breeze, like a breath on your neck. What are you doing? This beautiful female voice, closer, not right behind you, but closer. Sweet, saccharine.
How much? Where am I with having these 3 bombs set up? Because
They're set up. You rolled extremely well.
Okay. What am I doing? What are your intentions?
Just to survive and give glory to Nyx.
So, if we can send this ship straight to Nyx, I can do that. So you can survive on this ship and head to Nyx. Will you let the others go?
The voice is way closer. Although not right on you. Yes. But what would 3 bombs attached to the reactor help?
Because if you don't, we all die. You don't survive. This is my bargaining chip. If you want to survive, you'll do what I say.
You feel a hand, delicate, on your shoulder.
I'm going to reveal the trigger.
Dead man switch.
The dead man switch.
As there's a bit of a breath, Glenn, the lights come back up. The red running lights. You see out one of the portholes a flash. Comms are down. Ian seems to be down.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna haul ass to the dropship.
Yeah, as you get to, you hadn't closed the door. As you head down that way, you go through the cryo part, and you see that the cryo chambers are all rebooting.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them aren't booting back up. As you realize, this is complete system-wide. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
As you start, boom, now you're in the hangar. Whip around with your 0G. Mark, you see in the darkness, oh man, it's obviously Glen's face.
They're
I
coming.
track him and then I vote past.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna get on comms. They're coming. I think they're coming hard.
Comms.
Oh shit!
Doesn't work at all.
I'll yell. I would yell.
Again.
Glenn's coming hard.
Mark, you...
They're
Mark,
coming.
you see the flashes.
They're coming hard.
You see the flashes, and that's when, and you hear way up top Roger yelling, "I'm coming too!" As he's like flying this way. As in that moment, who is in 0G? Who has magnetic boots?
Yes to both. I
On the
have
ground,
0G.
magnetized, or are you in the air?
I am, because of this big gun, I am free floating.
Okay, and what about you, Glenn?
I'm sailing. I'm trying to get in the dropship. So I just probably
So
went as hard.
you're like holding on to something, whipping around,
Yeah.
holding onto the dropship, trying to get in. The entire world goes like this and spins, jerking
I might be
the
dead,
absolute
dude. Holy shit.
hell out of you, Glenn. Roll strength.
Okay.
Better body.
Mark, it spins around you. You're floating. It is the ship is listing. The ship is listing. You're moving off axis, so you're going towards you're moving, or the ship is moving towards you actually, but not very quickly. However, it's spinning. What'd you get for your strength?
I missed it by about 9, so a fail.
Oh, so take one of your saves, whichever one you want, as you're just wrenched free from the dropship, and you're floating in the air in the center of this spinning ship. So there's nothing to grab onto is the problem. You guys can't move because you're floating in the air, unless you have some sort of propulsion. Arthur, the hand's on you. The breath is very close to your ear and neck, and you can even feel some saliva on your skin.
Moment the hand's on my shoulder, because obviously most of my body's burnt, so I'll flinch. The trigger comes out and I say, hey, back away.
The hand comes off. You could live for, and the ship spins. Like dizzyingly. Now you are kind of sitting there, so it's sort of like thrown you off, but you're still spinning. So you're like in like a dryer, like spinning as the ship is doing this number. And in that moment, you will actually see at least part of the thing behind you, and it is the same thing that was attacking Mark Zero.
I didn't see what was attacking Mark
Oh, you didn't?
Zero.
I thought you were the thing that, or was it Glenn that helped? Was it Jackson?
No,
Glenn went in.
I just went in first, but I didn't see it actually happen. I never saw any of it.
Oh, you didn't. I thought you guys said. Okay,
Well, somebody might have seen it go up. I did see it go up, and I chased it.
That's right.
And then I splattered it, but we were off screen today.
That's right. So you see flowing red hair, porcelain skin, and almost like this flowing dress. It looks like a poltergeist, basically, of hair going everywhere, and it's in the dark, and the torch is going nuts. What do you all do?
Well, if I'm rolling, how far am I thrown away?
You're not thrown. It's just sort of like you're kicked around and you're just sort of spinning. But you are close enough to the ground, you could grab on.
You're the cat in the dryer.
Yeah, you're a cat in a dryer.
Okay. I'll probably have to ditch the rifle, trigger in one hand, and try and grab onto something with the other. Is it spinning around or being affected? Is it moving away from me as the ship moves away?
No, it is like motionless. It's not obeying physics at all. As you grab onto, we'll say the reactor, like one of the handles, roll strength to see if you can hold on to it, because the entire ship is whipping around.
Add athletics, so that's 46. No, I failed by 3.
As you do grab on, but it wrenches your arm a little bit, so you'll take 1 point of damage.
Sure.
And of course a point of stress. But you stop, you right yourself. You see this apparition before you. You're not quite looking at it. As it's not looking at you anymore. It's looking out, almost like it can see through the bulkhead. And it says, "No. No," as it floats and, like a ghost, goes through the bulkhead.
Is our comms affected? Because our comms were independent.
They
our
are
comms was person
static.
to person. Oh, right, okay.
That doesn't mean you can't fix them.
No.
You had someone who can fix stuff like that.
Yes.
How far away am I from Glenn's space? Like,
You're right next to him.
so
I'm
I
just not
could
touching anything.
I could technically
Well, you're in the air.
use him.
You're like
yeah, like
because the hangar's like 30, 40 feet tall. So you guys are like 10 foot off the ground.
Mhm.
You know, sort of
Okay.
floating.
Now, give me the visual here. Like this ship is spinning. If
It's not whizzing. It's moving like this, but it's
Okay.
dizzying enough.
Okay.
Because it's like moving around. You could grab on. It would wrench you hard. It would kill you, but the ship is moving.
All right. Well, I've only got one arm that I could grab on with anyway. The other one would probably fucking wound me again. But if I could grab hold of Glenn's space,
Yeah, easy.
conceivably with that roll that I did, could I use the? Could I fire away from the drop ship and use that to
Sure. You got
to put us both in the drop ship
Yes.
as it spins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the dropship is spinning too, so you can angle in if you want.
Yeah, I'm basically going to use us as the projectile and fire backwards.
I love it. Glenn, do you let him hold on to you?
Sure.
Okay. Make your roll.
Can I? Oh, I was saying with that other roll that I used, but that's fine. I'll make another roll.
I'll even help because I kind of think what he's doing. I'll even grab his arm and like help him
Cool.
along. You know.
All right. So
All right, so
this is going to be speed.
speed, gotcha. Then can I throw piloting on this or fire on it? It doesn't matter.
Piloting works. You're piloting your.
I am piloting myself. Technically, I'm piloting Glenn's space.
You're piloting Glenn's space.
He's the vehicle. I'm just. That is a 7.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Just a second.
Oh no. 2 minutes.
Oh, she's arrived.
She is arrived. I don't know if that'll take 2 minutes. That'll probably take more than 2 minutes. That'll take like a big amount of time that will be difficult to fill. Yeah, I bet we're all kind of like in the middle of stuff.
We know if the cargo bay doors will open or the hangar bay doors will open.
That is a good question. I was assuming that they were already open, but that doesn't mean anything. Just because we were already planning on leaving, that would be part of pre-flight, but that will be up to him.
Do you think that I don't think they have force field technology in Mothership. I think
No.
the doors have to actually open. Like we got to have some control. I'm kind of hoping that.
Oh, so like everybody's got to be inside the ship or inside some other thing and the whole room depressurizes?
Yeah, I'm guessing that the room probably depressurizes for us to. It's like a really bad design in a spaceship to have this much space for somebody to like float around in. But, you know, I don't know. Huh. What does the chat think? We have currently 7 viewers on our Twitch.
Oh, cool.
What do they want to see us do? They want to see us.
Yeah.
Any helpful suggestions?
Any helpful suggestions on this conundrum? Because I think we're all pretty
We
stoned.
can cheat as long as Bill's not here.
Yeah. Let's table talk a little bit. Roommates are the best. Troops. We need more troops.
I am not letting Roger back on the ship if he didn't bring booze.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like we just let Roger go. Like if he's not back, Glenn, of course. I feel like we should totally try to rescue Arthur by being on the outside of the ship and flying around and going to the ship and picking him up through the airlock. Maybe, I don't know.
Absolutely, we can totally do that. We've done that before.
Yeah, we've done that before.
All right. Well, so you rolled really well. Yeah. Okay. So, as you unload, auto fire basically. Maybe never actually using a machine gun of this caliber before. As you, I mean, it feels amazing. You got to hold on hard because it's a two-handed weapon. So you're holding on both hands. Glenn Space is directing you guys as you're like pointing the gun. Of course, it's a machine gun shooting at the ship.
Well, everybody but Arthur Scullett and Roger are already here on the ship we want. So
now you rolled very well, which is situational. So the situation should be in your favor as you guys pull this maneuver. Ivy Dukes sees it in like the rearview mirror because there is one, and you just fly into the dropship. Roll damage.
For the thing, I don't know what the damage is for that.
It is 4d10.
4d10? Okay.
And it takes, we'll say that it takes 10 shots. So 10 ammo are gone. The barrel can be fired around corners.
Nice.
You can move it around corners with that.
So basically, I'm holding it straight. It's going, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right. Probably shouldn't shoot the terminal one, buddy.
Well, the terminal one's up north. Okay, so go ahead and roll.
10.
Okay.
Very low for 40-10, but
as you fuck up the inside of the hangar bay, it does not go through the hull because you rolled really well. But you see like bare metal, like of the hull, and like it's all like bruised and messed up and whatnot. As you guys go into the dropship, Ivy turns. What's going on? What's with the comms? Where's
everything's fucked. We're spinning.
We had a reset on the computer for some reason.
A reset?
I think all of the little cryo people are now gone.
What could have caused that?
Are now waking up. I'm sorry, not gone. They're waking up.
Where's Arthur?
Gone. It's been a long freaking day.
She messes with the thing. Can you fix this? Glenn, can you fix this?
I can try.
Work on it. Do it right now. Like I'm still at the back.
Yeah,
I get myself back up.
I'll patch into the dropship and see if there's like a low level different frequency that we can use the dropship battery to.
As you attempt to patch in, you see that there's no signal. It's been like scrambled. Like they're not dead, but it's like they've been fried. Like and shut down. So you've got to do something.
Is this like a jamming frequency, or is it more of a like everything just got fried?
He's got to roll and figure it out.
Yeah, I'll troubleshoot.
Do it.
With my computer
Put on your cowboy hat. It says
mechanical repair.
As Ivy jumps up, unlocks her seatbelt, grabs a gun, and heads out. As the ship,
I grab by the back of her collar or whatever I can grab hold of, and I'm like, "Where are you going?"
I'm going to get Arthur.
Arthur's on his way.
She looks at you. She says, "I'm not leaving him behind."
Neither are we.
Fuck.
As
I turn to Charisse. I'm like, "You stay here. We'll check it out."
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
I look over at you, Glenn, and I say, "Don't let Roger on if he doesn't have booze." And I go with Ivy.
All right. As you and Ivy go south.
Why don't we do the airlock thing so we don't have to go through the ship? So we're on the outside. Ivy, Mark.
Well, the last I know, real quick, just an information check. They have not left.
Correct.
The other ship is still docked.
As far as you know, they're still on the airlock.
All right. Well, you guys go, and I'll lock down the dropship, and we'll wait for you because apparently I need a pilot. So I'll try and figure out the computers while you guys are doing that, I guess.
Get us our comms back.
As you
Yeah.
you two head down.
Does Ivy have a 0G? I will be able to tell how she moves.
Very good.
Yeah. Okay.
Not as good as you, but very good. Glenn, go ahead and make your roll.
Yeah, I got a
as you guys
42.
head
I
down,
succeeded.
you can tell it's going to take you a few minutes to get these up as you realize what has happened. I'll tell you in just a second. Ivy and Mark, you make it to where the airlock room would be as she kind of pauses at the door and looks at you. We should be ready for whatever. And looks in.
I position myself to just spray through the door as soon as it opens if I need to.
She looks in. I don't see anybody. As you guys are now, so the ship is spinning, but since you've attached yourself to it and are now moving, the ship is not spinning for you. It's still spinning, but you guys are spinning with it. Okay?
Yeah.
So everything is normal.
So is it spinning enough to give us a little bit of gravity, or is it?
It's not that hard. It's not spinning that hard. Yeah, I mean it's in a big room. It seems pretty wild. It'll give you a tiny bit of gravity, but you're in zero.
Not enough. But
as you move through, you see the airlock door is closed. As you look through, that dropship's gone. As you look out, and you can't get a bead on anything because you're spinning. Every so often you see the planet and whatnot. If you want, you can make a roll, which would be intellect, if you want. But I'm going to give you just a couple seconds to make that decision.
Yeah, sure. I'll make a roll.
Make your roll.
Intellect. Okay.
Arthur, what are you doing?
So this ship's pretty much is a cylinder, isn't it? So the reactor, I'm guessing, is on the floor in the middle, and if I looked straight up, would be the next layer.
Yeah.
Next level of the ship. Yeah. I'm going to have bombs in place, holding on to the reactor, which is at the center of the room, and I'm going to try and push myself up.
And since you grabbed on, the room is not spinning for you.
Yeah. I want to propel myself upwards as close to the middle as possible and try and get into the next room.
Okay. Glenn, as you're tooling around with these, you patch into the actual drop ship for a little more power, you tool around with this and troubleshoot. You realize what's wrong. The only thing that could have caused everything to drop like that is a very powerful EMP. Or multiple.
Sure. Yeah, they fried the. I mean, so I can't. I still don't have a way to communicate.
No, you can. You can troubleshoot as you get your comms back on.
Yeah. I think they dropped some
that's loud.
EMPs to shut down any potential chance of us getting anywhere. We should.
Is the dropship still on?
I'll try to see if the dropship powers up. Okay.
You see the dropship, it's not on. Everything's shut off.
I'll work on trying to get that.
Because you're like pushing
functional
buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
You hear Roger in the back. He's like, I've flown one of these before.
Yeah, it's not on, dumbass.
Does he have booze? Did he bring it?
I've got booze.
Yeah, but so yeah, I'm not sure what I could do with the EMP, but I'll do my best to try and get this dropship running again.
Yeah, you see the circuits are not fried.
Yeah.
Which means you were far enough away.
And there was some shielding.
Yeah.
potentially.
Arthur, you get to the next room, to the stove room.
Keep on heading towards the.
As you get around to stove room
Okay.
1, you see Ivy, and actually you see Ivy first. As she says, "Arthur, come on!" She's like got a gun, like a helmet. What did you roll, Mark?
I rolled a 28, which is a success.
As you're sitting there, trying to see, you see the planet going, and through the haze, and the disorientation. God damn it! Sorry. Through the disorientation, you notice something else, and it takes you a few rotations to notice. The space station is in a couple pieces.
No shit.
You see the ring broken. You see the barrel, like part of it venting a huge plume of plasma as it's like obviously moving into a lower orbit, not of its own volition. And you see ships firing at it and it firing back as the station is under attack. That's where we're going to end.
The end.
Nope.
Not destroyed, but under attack. So long as the barrel's together, you're good. But those rings,
Yeah, not great.
there's at least one ring that you could save people on, but yeah, that's up to you. Okay.
One ring to rule them all.
One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. Okay, all of you roll D5 or D10. Sorry, a D5.
Wait.
I rolled a 5 on the D10.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I got 3. Well, 6.
I rolled a
Goes out
1,
3.
so I got a 0.5.
No. So we're just gonna take the highest. So you each get 5 XP.
Oh, nice.
I would have given if multiple people got 5, I would give an extra point per. Okay, so 5 XP, guys. I gotta go. I gotta do a thing. See a man about a horse.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys next Tuesday.